seasons turn like a heart. Your father's days are lost to you. This is your time here to do what you will do. Your life is now. Your life is now. Your life is now. In this undiscovered moment, lift your head up above the crowd. We could shake this world if you would only show us how. Your life is now. Would you teach your children to tell the truth? Would you take the high road if you could choose? Do you believe you're a victim of a great compromise? 'Cause I believe you change your mind and change our lives. Your life is now. Your life is now. Your life is now. In this undiscovered moment, lift your head up above the crowd. We could shake this world if you would only show us how. Your life is now. Would you teach your children to tell the truth? This is your time here to do what you will do. Your life is now. Your life is now. Your life is now. In this undiscovered moment, lift your head up above the crowd. We could shake this world if you would only show us how. Your life is now. Your life is now. Your life is now. Your life is now.
Since the first living thing gazed upward through the darkness, man has seldom been content merely to be born, to endure, and to die. With a curious fervor, he has struggled to unlock the mysteries of creation and of the world in which he lives. Sometimes, in the tumbling torrents of space and time, he has brief glimpses of a world he never even dreamed.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw, mornings on KGB. Yeah, we could sit around and ponder the mysteries of the universe, but it's more fun to sit around and talk out of our ass.
Oh, great. Mormons!
KGB.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
The DSC.
KGB.
Okay, well, I'm talking. Who am I talking to then? What
Dave.
happened?
All of us. Talking to Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
Okay. Well,
I don't know who you're talking to out in the
it's
commissary.
I guess Dave just walked in here. It's nice to be back in the studio. And
you're not in the studio. Aren't you in the kitchen?
You're in the kitchen.
You know, one of the nice things about coming here is that everybody always throws the red carpet out for you, and I really do appreciate that.
That's what they call a locked door?
No.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw!
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw!
KGB.
Please tell me about the joke. Gotta hear the joke of the day. Want you to know the joke right now.
Brown had a small but adequate-sized farm. And on this farm, he had pigs, had cows, horses, hens, and one damn sorry-looking, scraggly old-ass rooster.
Rooster with a fur ball.
Every day when old Farmer Brown was out in the hen house collecting eggs, he would take a long look at this old beat-up rooster and he'd say,
"Hey, one of these days, old Red, I'm going to get me another rooster to keep house with these ladies. Yes, sirree, boy, that's just what I'm going to do." Yeah.
Well, one day old Red was out patrolling his hot, horny hen harem when an ominous shadow obscured his view. Old Red could hardly believe his eyes. Right there, right in his hen house, a young Studley rooster. Boy, was he hung! He was hung like a duck. No, that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but ducks are a lot hungier than roosters are.
Hey, who are you?
Oh, my! I'm the new meat stick here in this egg factory, Pops. Name's Vinny.
Vinny?
That's right. Vinny's the name. Fertilizing omelets is the game.
The only one who liked that line. Okay. Well, old Red didn't like this one bit. After all, this was his hen house, and he let Vinny know about it.
Well, you just stay out of my way and don't cause me no troubles, and maybe I'll just let you have sloppy seconds sometime.
But the young hardy rooster wasn't scared, not one bit, and he crowed mightily in defiance.
There, eh? Look here, Pops. If anyone's gonna be plugging these here hen broads, it's gonna be me.
Oh, God.
And if you're a nice old man and just don't get on my nerves, maybe I'll let you watch, eh?
Well, sir, it was clear these two roosters were going to have a turf trouble. And so old Red devised a scheme.
Yeah, I tell you what there, old meat stick. Why don't we have a race?
A race?
Yeah, that's right. Winner takes all. If you win, you get all the hens you want. Hey, you'll be brushing feathers out of your crotch non-stop for a week. Yeah, but if I win, then I get all the hens, and you just pack your bags and head on up the road. Is it a deal?
The young rooster eyed the old man warily. It seemed like a slam dunk. How could this old beat-up rooster beat him in a foot race? Oh, it's going to be a slaughter.
Oh, man, you got yourself a deal.
Alrighty then. One time around the farm, out past the horse barn, round back of the pig pen, and then back in front to here. But you gotta give me a 10-claw head start, seeing as I'm so much older than you.
Young rooster saw no problem with that. 10-claw head start. Oh, he could make that up by the pig pen.
All right, Pops, you're on.
And so the two roosters lined up, and one of the pretty young hens gave him the on your mark, get set, go. And they were off. First, the old man rooster with his 10-claw head start, and then Vinny, the young stud rooster, who was impressed with the old man's immediate burst of speed.
Wow! For an old bird, that guy's got some legs. I better turn on the heat.
And the old rooster, a few steps ahead, could hear the young rooster coming and gaining on him. He knew that everything was at stake.
I gotta go for it. I just gotta win. Even if it means a heart attack.
Well, by now, all the hens were flopping madly about the hen house with mad excitement. So noisy was their ruckus that it alerted old Farmer Brown, who got up from his easy chair over in the farmhouse to see what was the matter.
Must stay ahead. Must keep my lead.
Boy, that old guy's got some wheels. I'm gonna have to really lean into it, or he's gonna win.
And as they came around the backside of the pig pen with the finishing line in sight, the hens cheered the runners on wildly.
4 feet.
I gotta catch this old man.
Now, just a few yards to the finish line, the young rooster turned on the afterburners. And now, hot on the heels of the old man, kicking up dust, ready to make his move to take victory, when suddenly... Old Farmer Brown blew the smoke from the barrel of his shotgun, walked over to the finish line, where the old rooster stood panting heavily. And as old Farmer Brown bent over and picked up the carcass of the young stud rooster that he'd just capped, old Farmer Brown thought he noticed a grin on the beak of Old Red. Farmer Brown, holding the dead rooster by the claws, swung it onto a heap of dead young roosters piled up next to the barn, shook his head and muttered to himself,
Damn, that's the fourth gay rooster I had to shoot this week.
Watching
I'm not supposed to enjoy it, but I enjoyed it.
What?
The video of Tom Cruise getting squirted in the face.
I didn't get to see it. I just heard the tease on it.
I know it's wrong.
Did he get mad?
Oh, did he get mad?
Oh, I love
it. He's on the red carpet out there in London.
Yeah.
And this pretend film crew holds up a dummy microphone. And it squirts him in the face.
The old microphone squirt gun trick.
And it's caught on tape, and it's like... And then Tom Cruise makes the guy stand there and say, "You're a jerk." And the guy goes, "Yeah?" He goes, "No, you're a jerk." "Yeah?"
Funny jerk.
I know. It could have been acid. It could have been AIDS. It could have been a hydrogen bomb.
It wasn't, though.
But it wasn't. It was just water, and everyone's okay. And Tom Cruise looks like an ass.
Would you want that to happen to you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, that time there, I was, gee, I hope that happens to me. No, that's not the point. Sure is funny.
It's funny because he takes himself so damn seriously, and he's been lying to us about this Katie Holmes thing.
And the funny thing about it is they keep showing it over and over again, like in slow motion. As the jet stream blasts him in the face, and you get that feeling that it's not the... And when it happens, you see the fake Tom Cruise laugh starting to happen,
right.
And then he realizes, hey,
no,
wait a minute, this isn't funny. I don't have to fake laugh at this.
I love it. Oh, now I'm gonna have to look over your shoulder to see if I can see it.
It's so great.
And we've also learned that the kooky Jennifer Wilbanks, that picture with her bug eyes, wasn't just a one-time thing. She has the bug eyes all the time.
Oh, yeah. Crazy eyes.
Yeah.
She hasn't had enough sex, Chainsaw. That's what happens to you.
Look at her.
And you're all pent up.
Well, it makes sense then to stay with the guy who's not giving it to you. What is that about?
We gotta hook her and Tom Cruise up would make the perfect couple.
Wait, she still wouldn't get any.
I hate it when the Union Tribune uses words I don't understand.
Like?
I'm looking at the front page here and it says Padres I don't know. I don't understand it. Padres win. Nah, it can't be win. Chainsaw Sports is next. It's KGB.
KGB. This is the DSC at night.
If you go ahead and listen very carefully, you'll hear the familiar sound of no one caring.
1015 KGB.
If your dishwasher isn't the strong silent type, don't fret. Call 1-800-APPLIANCE to rescue you. 1-800-APPLIANCE is the only number you'll ever need for any broken kitchen or laundry room appliance, and that includes water heaters, too. One call does it all, and countywide service calls are just $10 or free with any repair. For fast repairs and friendly service, call the expert you trust at 1-800-APPLIANCE. You'll be glad you did.
Appliance experts will rescue you. Call 1-800-APPLIANCE. Ooh.
It's Truck Month at your Ford dealer. Time to get into America's best-selling brand of sport utility vehicles. The Ford Explorer, Expedition, and Escape. With 0% for 5 years and $2,000 bonus cash, you could save around $7,300 on the Explorer. You'll also get the safety of Ford's new Advanced Track with stability control system. With 0% for 5 years, plus $1,000 bonus cash, you could also save around $7,300 on the Expedition. Great deals, just in time for summer. Truck Month. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealer.
Excludes Sport Track. Not all buyers will qualify for FMCC bonus cash and 60-month 0% APR financing at $1,667 per month for $1,000. Finance with 10% down. Take retail delivery by 6/30/05. $5,320 average finance savings for Explorer and $63.13 for Expedition. Finance savings based on Ford credit report using Bankrate.com APR data at 6.31% on 5/31/05. See dealer for details.
I practice yoga.
I practice piano.
I practice happiness.
I exercise in the morning.
I exercise at night.
I exercise patience.
I rock my daughter to sleep.
I rock climb.
I rock.
I work out with weights.
I work out with my friends.
I work out my problems.
I take calcium.
I take vitamins.
I take the stairs.
I like chilled grapes.
I like chilled blueberries.
I like to chill.
Everyone makes different choices when it comes to improving their total well-being. That's why at Kaiser Permanente, we believe it's important that you're able to find a personal doctor who's right for you, so you can develop a relationship that helps you get the kind of care you want from someone you know and trust. To find the one that's right for you and to learn more, go to kaiserpermanente.org. It's just one more way we help you to live well, be well, and thrive.
I'm afraid we're going to need another stool sample.
This is the DSC at Night.
Not for medical reasons. My robot needs food.
101.5 KGB.
Few bets in my day. I have never made an easier bet in my life. Holy cow. Why not just, I don't know, come on over and hand over the dough?
Mm-hmm.
How come that button isn't working? There it is.
There it is.
Hopefully you had a good Father's Day weekend.
Indeed, you too.
Got a little time to watch the U.S. Open.
Mm-hmm.
A little tricky for the boys out there this weekend.
A little bit. I love those shots of the golf course, of the 3Ds of the greens, and they'd have all these dots representing balls, and then they'd show how the balls would roll off, and like 100 balls on the grid of the green, and like 3 would be left. Because they're such mounds. It was very, very difficult yesterday.
Easy money.
Easy money, whatever.
We'll talk about that in just a second here. We've got the NBA. We've got baseball. It's all sports now with the Chainsaw here on KGB. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you, David. And hello, I got everybody in the sports world. Yeah, we're going to begin with this. One measly stroke cost me $5. Last week, I bet, Dave, the U.S. Open winner would finish over par.
Right.
But when New Zealand's Michael Campbell slopped in his bogey at 18,
right,
he won the Open at even par.
Right.
Oh.
155 other guys over par.
One guy finished even, and that earned Dave $5. Mr. Lincoln is in your pants, emancipating right now, my friend. Rubbing up against wooden teeth George Washington.
I do have this victory speech to make.
Tiger Woods finished second at +2, and after the victory, which earned him $1,170,000, New Zealand's Michael Campbell could not get over himself.
It's unbelievable. That's all I can say. I worked hard for it. I deserve it. I think.
Oh.
And I have it.
You certainly do. You certainly do, my friend. Defending champ Retief Goosen started the day leading by 3 strokes at 3 under, but blew up with an 81 to finish tied for 11th. And the Cinderella boy, Jason Gore, turned into a pumpkin, which is what he is shaped like anyway. A fan favorite, big old roly-poly guy, having earned a spot as a qualifier. Someone broke into his car and stole his clothes while he was traveling to the tournament. I mean, basically, Gore was a candidate for the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Grand Day giveaway, and he was one good round away from $1 million. Gore began the day even behind only Goosen, but Gore blew up with an 84 from even to 14 over in one disastrous final round from $1 million to 20 grand.
The very idea.
I know. Not the first time a man named Gore has become an afterthought at a major U.S. competition.
The very idea.
I know. The Padres are born again, loading the bases against the American League Cy Young Award winner, Twins ace Johan Santana in Minnesota yesterday.
Damian Jackson now with the bases loaded. Extra bases into the corner. It scores at least 1. 2 runs in. They're going to wave Nady around. And Damian Jackson has doubled in 3.
Oh, my. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Padres clobber Santana. And the Twins, 5-1, take 2 out of 3. And thanks to the D-backs and Dodgers losing again, the Padres have built back up to a 3.5-game lead in the National League West with ace Jake Peavy on the hill tonight as the Padres are back at Petco for a series against the Dodgers. First pitch from downtown tonight. That is here, right? Huh? What? Mm-hmm. Yes? At Petco Park, 7:05 on Channel 4. Meanwhile, in the National Bat.
Well, the thing is, Dave, with accepting the misdemeanor, according to her testimony, and it was consensual, she had asked me, these were hickeys we're talking about. She asked me,
I just never in my wildest dreams thought I'd hear Marv Albert say hickeys.
There was another. You're right. That's a good point. That's well put.
Skip-Ball Association. Finally, a good game in the finals. The Spurs trailed the Pistons by 2 points with 6 seconds left in overtime.
Open for 3. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
Robert Horry throws the inbound pass, gets it back, and throws in a 3. Big shot Bob. His three-pointer wins Game 5 for San Antonio. Spurs lead the Pistons 3-2 with Game 6 in Texas tomorrow night. Who would have thunk it? Detroit woulda, shoulda, coulda, didn't. And I had $5 on that game. I bet on Detroit against my dad. And my dad won his 5. I was 10 in the hole yesterday.
So you're going to give $5 to some dick?
Yes, I do, David. Yeah, and my dad. Thank you. You beat me to it in other sports.
I think I just did.
It is 6:25 and 2 seconds. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
Now, why would you do that? Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
Why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
No, it's okay. No, wait 1 second. What's so... It's ridiculous. You like taking lessons?
Wow. Guy is so uptight. He can't even take being squirted in the face.
Love it.
It's just so great. I know. It could have been a hydrogen bomb soaked in AIDS.
But it wasn't.
I know, but it wasn't.
Yeah, and everything's fine. And we all got a good laugh.
Fine.
And we see his true colors.
Would you want that to happen to you in one of your things? No. No, I wouldn't. I'm just glad it happened to Tom Cruise.
Right.
Could have been acid, man.
But it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Right.
It could have been a hydrogen bomb soaked in acid and AIDS.
You know, shut up. We're going to wish it was.
But it wasn't.
Right.
It was just water.
And you're okay.
And he sat there like for 10 minutes going, why did you do that? You're so rude.
And he's right. The guy was rude.
Right.
It was wrong.
Yeah.
But it was so right.
Yeah.
1015 KGB welcomes Robert Plant to San Diego on July 21st. It's a Bayside concert with Viejas. We have stacks of tickets for this show. Listen to Win tonight at 11 when we get the let out. From your Concert Connection, 1015 KGB.
on board the KGB. Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Radio Show. So, Chainsaw, what was our bet again?
I bet you $5 that the U.S. Open winner would finish over par.
I took that bet.
Yes, you
I
did.
disagreed with you.
Yes.
How many guys play in the U.S. Open?
About 144, something like that.
56.
156?
156, yeah.
All right.
How many guys finished over par?
155. One guy was even. One stroke.
That's all I needed. He was actually 1 under par and was putting for par.
Mm-hmm.
And I was rooting, miss it, because I wanted him to finish even. Just because of us. Just because of our stupid bet. And the guy jams it past the hole too far. And I'm going, no, that's too far.
Too far.
He's going to miss that now.
That's what you get for rooting bad on people.
Oh, it's pretty spectacular.
Oh, man.
I don't understand why golf isn't that way every weekend. You know, every once in a while you watch a tournament and the winning score is like, 22 under.
Well, those greens were just so ridiculous. I mean, it was just a drop-off.
Should always be that way. Should always be hard like that.
I agree. It shouldn't be this 18 under crap.
No.
That's just greedy.
That's just sitting there shooting free throws.
Uh-huh.
It should always be. And these guys come off and like, it was really hard. Well, for $1 million, it ought to be.
And it's even for everybody. It's not like anyone has an advantage.
Right.
It's awful for everybody, just like easy courses for you are for us.
It ought to be that hard every weekend.
That's right.
So, did you watch any of it?
I did.
Feel a little bit bad for that Gore guy, Jason Gore?
I do. I
was so rooting for him.
I mean, so was the world, and Jimmy Roberts and Bobby Costas were just talking about him all day long. Jimmy and Bobby. Just saying what a great story. It's going to change his life. Certainly one thing is for sure. His life has changed. He was on the verge of winning $1 million. He ended up with 20 grand. Ouch. All that, which is good. I mean, that's good money. But relative to...
It's only $980,000 less than $1 million.
I mean, he sank from in contention to win and starting the day in second place, and the guy ahead of him blew up. Goosen was 3 under, leading by 3 strokes. He finished. He shot an 81 to finish, 11 over in one day. The final 2 guys finished 25 over. Second place was 700 grand. Third place, Sergio, 320 grand.
Sergio came in third?
Yeah, Sergio tied for third with Clark and Hensby.
So I missed it. But Bromo was telling me there's this shot of Tiger right as the thing was ending. And they were doing this whole grand royal regal, the majesty that Tiger Woods has brought to this game. Can you even imagine? And right when they...
What happened?
Right when they put him on... Apparently, he released a hound.
The majesty.
Right when they were talking about the majesty and the regal attitude that Tiger brings to the game.
Nice.
Yes.
Timing is everything.
Yeah.
But the point is that this guy, Gore, all this prize money, the top 10 finishers, 100 million, 170 for winning. 700 grand, 320, 187. You figure he'd be at least, in 6 figures. Sunk all the way down with his 14 over for the day. 84 down to 20 grand.
The caddy,
go ahead.
You said the caddy gets a split of that, right? And then they have to pay all their expenses to travel and stay in hotels and stuff.
Correct. Yes.
So these guys are on their own freelance deal.
Yep.
Wow.
So he might not even break it. I mean, I don't know. Well, what's this going to do for the guy? His life has been changed. That's for sure, Bob.
Thank you, Jimmy.
That's how Bob Costas talks?
Yes, it is.
Seriously.
That's how he addresses Jimmy Roberts, the side, the 2 guys, the 2 short men who begin the NBC coverage.
Because I've heard him talk before. It seems to me I acted in a major motion picture with him before, and I remember his voice sounding somewhat different than that high-pitched, squeaky thing that you're doing.
Chainsaw.
I've been faking admiration for his bits since he washed out in Frisco back in '84.
That sounds more like it.
He must have a voice box machine on that or
Why is
something.
that?
Makes it sound deep like you do with, Bob.
Chainsaw. I've been faking admiration for his bits since he washed out in Frisco back in '84.
He's got that Rod and Lance voice machine on.
Chainsaw. I've been faking admiration for his bits since he washed out in Frisco back in '84.
Oh, shut up.
Jimmy!
Well, unlike Chainsaw,
Yeah.
Right.
I happen to think that Jimmy Roberts and Bob Costas are a welcome addition to our Sunday afternoon sports.
They're fantastic.
Oh, here
They're
it
excellent.
comes. Rip and
They're
compliment.
outstanding.
Yes, they're wonderful. Jimmy Roberts, I believe, is the best. Here's a happy little story sports guy on TV today.
Yep. He proved that in the Olympics.
Dick Enberg was the guy.
Mm-hmm.
But Dick is done.
Really?
I'm sorry?
Dick is done, is he not?
I don't know if he's done, but Jimmy Roberts certainly has taken over that mantle. I mean, Jim Gray even did it with CBS? You know, he was the guy. Tiger Woods rolls in. You know, he did the soft and, all this, what would you call it? Human interest stories. But Jimmy Roberts is the best. Now.
Jimmy!
Shell, did you spend the entire weekend watching the U.S. Open?
Come on.
No.
No.
No. Well, Mike was going.
Why is that, Shelley? Do you hate your country?
No.
Is that what it is?
No. I
just don't love America?
I love this country.
I mean, you rooted for
Gore.
Gore last time. How come you couldn't do it yesterday?
I guess once bitten, twice shy.
Oh, okay.
But I had I had wedding stuff to do, and Mike was away on his bachelor party all weekend long, or more than likely would have been on.
Oh.
Yeah.
What was his bachelor party?
They went to
Seeing as I wasn't invited, I don't know exactly what was going on.
They went to Harrah's, and I think there was drinking and golfing.
Yeah, who would want to do that?
Right. Exactly.
How was it, Chainsaw?
Oh, fine. Yeah, we went on a bike ride in the morning, and then
No, Mugwump's bachelor party. How was it?
Like I say, I went on a bike ride in the morning. Didn't get the call.
Didn't get the invite.
An
nod.
invitation out to Donald Richards. I'm not sure why you
Not
didn't get it.
the nod.
Wow.
Didn't get the invite. Didn't make the cut. No.
Would you have gone?
Don't think I was even. Hell yeah, I would
Me
have
too.
gone.
I would have
Wow.
gone. Vegas? Are you kidding me?
No, it was just Harrah's, just an hour away.
Huh? Oh,
Valley
okay.
Center, wherever it is.
All right.
Yeah.
And how about you, Shell?
I did the thing
While
with
you were busy
Malin.
hating your country?
I did not.
Mm-hmm.
I went to see Malin Friday night. We got all the hairstyling worked out for the wedding. Which
What are you
was
gonna do?
Great.
Is it a secret?
Kinda. It's a little bit secret-y. But I think you'll approve.
Beehive? Up or down?
Beehives
for everybody.
A total, think
Beehive.
B-52s,
Yes.
and that's what it's going to be.
Beehives for everybody.
How about a mohawk?
Think Marge Simpson.
Faux hawk.
That'd be lovely. And then we went out to dinner, which was nice.
Just so nice.
Yes.
With Malin and everybody?
Malin and Lewis and I went out to dinner, and we went to my old favorite place, Laurel, which has now been completely redecorated. Didn't even recognize it, but we had a great time there. And then Saturday was the luncheon bridal shower that my friend
Bridal
has.
shower.
Right. And
Yes.
your hot chick was there.
My hot chick was there.
Yeah. And it was fun, and we had a great time.
How was our present?
It was really, really awesome.
Yeah?
And we love it.
What'd
And
I give you?
Thank you. Those glasses with the little fishies etched in them.
Oh, you actually remembered.
Of course.
Amazing.
Oh, we were so excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Mike especially, because he hates the chickish ones that I had from the other
Did
house.
he pick those out?
Yeah.
We knew he picked those out when we saw them.
Oh, I like them too, though. I really do.
Mhm.
I think they're really cool.
They just look like him.
Yeah, they do. Absolutely. And that goes with the new beach theme that we're doing for the house when we start redecorating when we get back.
What kind of annoying chick crap did you do at your bridal shower?
We played the liar game, which is fun. But we didn't. I was really thankful that Janice didn't do any the penis games or those kind of.
I'm sorry?
Well, a lot of times at bridal showers they play.
What's the penis game? I'd like to play right now.
They'll do little games I've played before, and
What's the penis game?
Well, let's see. One that I played was it was basically like you just have penis straws and stuff like that just to add to the festivity, which I never got. I don't like that at all.
I don't blame you.
It's just stupid, and it's like
I'm surprised Janice didn't have penis straws. She's all about the penis. Every other function I've been to,
I know
she has penis straws for
yeah,
everybody.
I know. Penis straws for everyone. Well, she asked me if I wanted to do stupid stuff like that, and I said, no, I don't want to do stupid stuff like that.
No stupid stuff.
We didn't do stupid stuff.
Ruth, did you enjoy yourself at Shelley's bridal party?
No, I didn't, Dave.
Why
not?
I didn't go.
Well,
why not?
I wasn't invited.
You weren't invited.
No.
Why not?
See, it was like 8
Neither
women.
was I.
Wow.
Well, you wouldn't come to a chick thing.
How do you know? Invite.
Well, it was only
Find
chicks.
out.
You could only allow chicks.
Oh, it's only chicks. Okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's
All right.
built-in discrimination.
I was going to get her jewelry too, but oh well.
Oh, crap. I chose poorly. No, it was only 8 people, and because you know how she does her parties, where it's just like over the top.
With penises.
No, it wasn't. She did everything in pink and white, and the table
Pink and
was
white penises?
beautiful. No.
Was this her party or your party? I forget.
Well, it was for me, but it was certainly her party.
Oh, okay.
She is quite the hostess, and it was just phenomenal.
Yeah, wouldn't know. Wasn't invited.
Well, your hot chick was.
So what?
And I think she had fun. Did she say she had fun?
Who cares?
Lie to me. Tell me she had fun.
It wasn't me.
You didn't want to go to a chick shower anyway.
How do you know?
Because you always say that.
You would have been bored senseless.
Listen, I have been to this woman's house before. I have eaten her steak. She's a great cook. It's a great party with great drinks. I would have been there. I'd have dressed up like a chick. I'd have...
You've done it before.
Done the chick games. I would have played the penis games, everything.
Wow. She had Wedded Bliss bombs, and this was like electric pink lemonade.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just so over the top. She wrapped little, like the fabric you use for the veil. She wrapped that around the foot of this, margarita glass. It had little rose petals in it. You would have tipped over from boredom.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been hell for you.
No, you're right, Ruth. I wouldn't have gone.
See?
I would not have gone to the bridal party, but only because I was keeping my day clear for the bachelor party that I wasn't invited to.
Wow.
As well.
Wow.
So I just did my charity work this weekend.
Charity work? What sort of charity work did you do?
I was working on my charity work this weekend.
Right.
Nicole
for the
got the
children?
nod for the wedding shower,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't get the nod for the bachelor party.
Nope.
How does that work?
Not liked.
Well, no, you are. But I think the deal.
Mugwumps doesn't like you, Dave.
No, he likes you fine, but
Doesn't
these
like
were
it.
his Ombeck buddies that whisked him away.
It's buddies. You have to be a friend. You have to be liked.
That's right.
You are.
Not liked.
Mudflaps doesn't like me.
Mike.
Hey, look.
Maybe it's because you never
If
get his
he
name
wants
right.
to invite me to his parties, I'll
Right.
start getting his name right. Until then, good luck.
Sorry, Mookie.
It's Mudflaps.
Sorry.
If you don't mind.
I guess I'll have to learn to get it right and grow up.
Boyer, how about you? Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, went to the House of Blues for their, what the heck do they call it? Like a Sunday revival brunch. It was a little weird being of my belief in there with everybody singing and praising Jesus and having...
There was a God Squad thing?
Yeah, it was the gospel brunch at the House of Blues.
Why did you go?
Jill wanted to go, and it was Father's Day.
Did you ever say no to her?
She and her father and mom met down there.
Did you ever say to her, your idea is bad? We want to do something that's good.
Here's the best part about it. They had prime rib and omelets and everything, and we got in for free.
Yeah, you can't get that anywhere else.
So,
Weren't you afraid you'd burst into flames, you atheist?
it was that free part. I'm a cheap atheist.
bastard.
What are we doing standing here listening to this for?
The DSC at night.
They can teach us stuff.
1015.
My plan is working. Your plan to piss me off?
KGB.
Microskills graduate Brad Irwin is loving life. And the reason why?
Besides the quick training, before I finished my classes, I already had a job.
And that's because Microskills actually sets up interviews for their students. So, what about that new job?
Well, I don't want to get too technical, but it's a lot more exciting and I make a lot more money than I did at my last job.
And so can you. Get trained, get a great job, get Microskills on the phone now. Call 1-888-GET-TRAINed. That's 1-888-GET-TRAINed. 1-888-GET-TRAINed.
Having car trouble? They pay cash for cars. Won't pass smog? They pay cash for cars. Need extra money in a hurry? They pay cash for cars. Charitable Auto Resources will pay you cash for your car. No smog, no registration, no problem. Give them a call at 858-300-2999. That's 858-300-2999. Remember the name, Charitable Auto Resources. Call them right now because they want to pay you cash for your car. 858-300-2999. Call today.
There are a lot of towns, but only one you call home. For us, it's this one, because we grew up here too. We're San Diego County Credit Union, which means we know the little things, like where to find the best fish tacos, and the big things, like what San Diegans really look for in a financial institution. So we offer some of the best interest rates in town on savings accounts and certificates. We make it easy for you to check up on your checking account, either online or by phone 24 hours a day. And why there's always one of 19,000 ATMs right where you need one. Perhaps it's also why we've been voted the best credit union in San Diego 5 years in a row. After all, who could know what San Diegans really want better than someone who grew up here? Stop in for a visit or call us toll-free at 1-877-SDCCU-4U. It's your hometown. It's ours too. Open an account with us. San Diego County Credit Union, federally insured by the National Credit Union Administration, Equal Housing Lender.
The cars of summer are here, and so are the savings at Mossy Toyota on Mission Bay Drive in Pacific Beach.
Mossy Toyota in Pacific Beach. Mossy Toyota.
Buy it by the bay and save on Mossy Toyota's giant inventory of hot new Toyota cars, trucks, and SUVs. Save big with huge factory rebates on top of Mossy's already low prices. Get a $1,000 factory rebate on every new 05 Toyota Camry sedan and Sienna minivan. Get a huge $2,500 factory rebate on all new 05 V8 Tundra Access cabs. Imagine how much you'll save with these big rebates plus Mossy Toyota's low prices. Just try to find a better deal. Things are really heating up at Mossy Toyota, but just like summer, these savings won't last forever, so don't wait. Buy it by the bay and save today at Mossy Toyota, Mission Bay Drive in Pacific Beach.
Mossy Toyota in Pacific Beach.
Rebate excludes Solera, APR in lieu of rebates, and 7505.
Does your lifted truck or SUV drive like an old school bus?
Then get to SKG Motorsports Center in the Poway Business Park for a free expert consultation and let the pros in the know refit your ride. With 30 years of Baja off-road racing experience, SKG's experts are leaders in advanced technology and cutting-edge aftermarket accessories and service. Visit skgmotorsports.com or call 858-748-3504. That's 748-3504. SKG. Value, professionalism, trust.
It's a Bromowitz. I hate that guy. And the DSC at night. KGB.
What is it about a shower and a nap that is just so damn good?
A bridal shower and a nap?
No. Now, Sunday, just watching the U.S. Open. Then right around, I don't know, the 3 o'clock hour, I think. It's like, a shower and a nap would be so great right now. I mean, it's one of the great rewards of life, if you think about it.
It really is.
It's so spectacular.
Did you fully commit to the nap, the naked nap?
Absolutely.
In the bed, naked nap.
Air conditioning, ceiling fan, everything.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
It's the only way to do it.
About an hour and a half.
Oh.
Yeah, it was spectacular. I mean, it's one of those things that's just like, you can't buy this.
Simple pleasures.
Mm-hmm.
So wonderful. Did you have a good Father's Day?
Yes.
Any highlights?
Just took a long bike ride and then went down to see Joe at his animal house where he lives with two young women and 2 other fellas up by the college.
How cool.
You must be having a blast.
Did you bring it home?
Did I bring it home? I didn't bring it home yesterday, but I had fun. We were pretty exhausted. It was a long day.
Very good.
And I caught all of the sporting events, just snippets. I mean, wherever I went, and I had it on radio, I mean, I saw the Padre. I saw Damian Jackson's, bases loaded triple. I saw the Retief Goosen blow up. I saw the Gore blow up. And then I saw the basketball game, which was actually good, wasn't it, Ruthie?
Yes, it was.
I mean, for once, an actual competitive game that actually kept interest.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jane, what's that plastic face mask that one guy was wearing?
He's had his nose broken 3 times. This is Rip Hamilton of Detroit. He wears this hockey mask over his plexiglass over his face. He's had his nose broken so much, doctors have said, if it bangs one more time, your whole face will collapse.
Oh.
And it'll be a Michael Jackson situation.
Oh, my
so
God.
he has this thing over his face.
Ouch.
Is he just a magnet for stray balls?
Well, basketball, you get slammed and elbowed. And
Chris Boyer, sports monkey.
Yeah.
Watching the NBA playoffs.
Watched a little bit of that last night.
Why?
I was up at Pop's house yesterday, went to a steakhouse, and came home.
It couldn't have been your idea.
Oh, the steakhouse?
No.
The game?
Yes.
I was on the set. My stepmother just loves basketball. She digs the playoffs. Can't get enough of it. In fact, a year or two ago, my dad got stuck under a pipe corral out in the back 40.
Bless you.
2.5 hours. He's calling for his wife because he's stuck under this pipe corral that collapsed on him. Hey, Jerry! Hey! She's got the window open. She's, yeah! Just yelling and screaming and hooting and watching the game. 2.5 hours.
what is it about your dad that gets stuck under stuff?
He was falling under stuff.
He got stuck under, a horse for a day and a half?
Yeah, horse knocked him down, right?
He gets stuck under a pipe. I think your dad just likes getting stuck under. What's his favorite position, by the way? Gee, I wonder.
So that was. She's totally into the basketball.
Kind of like Ruthie.
Is she going for the Spurs or she wants the Pistons?
She's a Spurs girl.
I think they're going to win.
Yeah, they're going to win now.
They were going to win already.
Wait, whoa. What does that mean? They're going to win now. What is that all about?
Well, they go back to San Antonio for games 6 and 7, meaning Detroit would have to win both games in Texas on the Spurs court.
Ain't going to happen.
And it's unlikely that it would happen.
Uh-huh. Pretty big talk for a guy who's $5 lighter this morning.
I was one shot away from my world being richer.
Easiest money I've ever made.
I was one stroke away from winning your $5 bet and one crazy Robert Ory shot from winning $5 from my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. And isn't it Horry? Isn't his last name Horry?
It should be, but he calls it Ori.
Yeah,
for some
I would too,
reason.
I think. Yeah, the H is silent. Is it?
Start with a W, huh? W.
What a omo.
So those girls at the bars always say at 2 o'clock, hey, look, the WH is silent. Okay, I'm an or. Oh, bridal shower.
Oh, it was awesome.
Exciting.
It really was.
Very nice.
Hey, I think Emily might have gone.
No. No, Emily wasn't invited either,
What?
Ruth, but thanks a lot. No, none of us were invited to any of Shelley's, glorious
Nicole
little
was
weekend.
invited, and Mrs. Saul was invited, but she had stuff to do.
What
makes
about
you
your
think that-
coworkers?
What makes you think that Nicole being invited means I was invited? All it means is I had to buy you something and get nothing for it. That's what it means.
I'm here today.
Maybe it's
You're here today.
Maybe it's an affordability quotient.
Well, I did try to take that into consideration.
Oh, so
Because
the
I think
just
that-
invite the richest people. Wow!
Can I back it up a second?
Wow! A money grab.
No.
All right.
Because I've had good girlfriends who got married, and by the time you go to the engagement party, present expected, shower, present expected, personal shower, lingerie expected, household shower.
I'll go to that one.
You've bought them. Well,
What about a party that there's no present expected? Hey, I just want to celebrate
They
with
don't
my
want
friends.
any of those.
I just want to celebrate with my closest friends.
That's the what?
No.
I mean, they don't have those. That's
Oh,
just
okay.
not the etiquette.
I just want to celebrate with my closest friend's checkbook.
Can afford
Yeah.
it.
And I just think
Whoever
that's,
can afford it.
Well, I just think that's kind of worrying.
But I like her response. I'm here today.
Well,
Wow.
Thank you.
Yippee.
well, you'd be mad if I wasn't.
Yahoo.
Yeah.
Well, you, Emily, what'd you do? You weren't invited either?
No, no invite.
I
Why?
just thought because, here's Emily. She's 23, young, hot chick. She's got better things to do.
You did a little credit report on all the perspective.
no.
She did a
invitees.
TRW on
She did a
everybody.
TRW on everybody. Sorry, Em, you didn't make the cut.
Didn't
She's
make
seen
it.
your paycheck.
I just thought that it might be
Out of consideration for you.
because, well,
Emily spends half her life going to bridal stuff.
And that's the thing. You have another big wedding coming up with a very close friend of yours.
I have 4 weddings this summer,
Oh
but
my God!
Oh my
I still want to go to all
You
the
don't
parties.
need me. I know,
So
but you
thanks,
don't need
Shelley,
me.
for not inviting you.
Oh, thanks, Shell.
For the snub. Thank you for the snub. Thank her for the snub.
Why aren't we calling her Scrotalita anymore? Come on, get her back in the barrel. I'm sorry. I didn't want to make you feel
No, you're
obligated
not.
for saying. Yes, I am, because I really and I thought about it and I thought, well, I think she's tapped out from all the weddings she's doing anyway.
I heard there was a toast from Shelley Dunn. Here's to all the cheap bastards I didn't invite. Yeah, baby.
I never said
Losers.
that. I
Didn't make
say
the
that
cut.
at
Let's
all.
all-
That was not me.
Let's all revel in their pain.
Couldn't afford it. All right, get my news brief. Hustle on, Chucko. Pick up the box.
Not true.
Pick up the box, Chucko.
Certainly Chucko was there.
Chucko's your main assistant.
Certainly Chucko,
She's
your producer,
For
your
the
confidant.
same reason. Well, because I remember what it's like to be that age, and you know, it's
You could have
like-
slipped her, the $700,
I should have
gift
bought
prize.
a gift in her
Yes,
name
exactly.
and invited her.
Just so she could be in the
Just so
room
she
with
could
you
be there,
to
right?
celebrate with
what
you.
a thrill and a lovely thing for her. I just think that the Chucko and Emily have, things they would rather do.
I went to a bridal shower this weekend.
See, you were already busy,
See?
and I knew that.
How do you know it was at the same time?
It was, wasn't it? Come on, help me out.
I think Emily and Chucko are fine with it.
Would you hurry up and get married already?
We're going to. It's
I mean, this
happening.
has been enough of a burden on us. Seriously, yesterday, my father-in-law calls me early in the morning and wants to know what our plans are for coming out to Chicago this summer, which I want to do. I want to take the girls out, let them spend some time with their family and stuff like that. And he says, when are you going to do that? And I said, well, we're going to do it in July. I'll commit to it, like Wednesday or something. I'll figure it out. And I'm trying to figure out when I want to go out.
Right.
Because I have all these little landmines all through my summer, things that I've got to do. And it's difficult to find like a week
Right.
that I can get away. My brother calls me and says, did you get the invitation to our niece?
Right.
Is getting married in the Caribbean and is having her wedding reception back in Chicago. Did you get the invitation to Chrissy's thing? I said, yes, I did get the invitation to that one. You notice I'm here at home right now because I didn't get invited to anything that Shelley was doing. So that's why I can take your call.
Interesting.
Yeah. I did get that. And he goes, I've got Cubs tickets. Let's do it.
What?
Right.
He says, I've got Cubs tickets. Let's do it. And it's July 30th. And I'm going, okay. And now here's my thinking on this whole thing. July 30th. Well, we're going to be taking time off anyway right then because Shelley's getting married.
Right.
I think I can do that.
Right.
I think I can book my tickets. Crap!
Hey, snub for snub.
Crap! Apparently, like last night, like 10 o'clock, my last brain cell kicked in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, you got to be here. Crap!
Right. Well,
Wrigley Field, the friendly confines, hometown, Chicago. Snub.
Thank you.
I'll
Just
serve
trade
you a
snub.
sausage.
Huh?
I'll serve you a sausage.
Yeah. Doused in mushrooms, probably.
Oh no, we've got a shoe leather like fillet for you with no sauce because I know that's how you like it.
That much more excited.
Yeah. After the
So-
harmonica band. You're not obligated to come to the wedding. I would love to have you there.
Take the out. She's giving you an out. Take it.
I haven't gotten your response card yet.
I filled it out. Accepts with pleasure. Why do I have to accept with pleasure? Why is that?
With incredible reluctance.
Why does it have to be accepts with pleasure?
You can cross it out and put any word you want.
I'll tell you how you're going to feel as you accept the invitation.
And then the other blank where it says number of persons attending.
Yeah.
And which
And your dad
unspoken
put
is-
in 7. Your dad put in 14.
It's a double-digit number.
Like, no, Dad. Well, one of our guests wrote, is this a contest? Do I win a free AC/DC album if I get this right?
No, Van Morrison.
Right, exactly. Pretenders on DVD. But it means how many in your party, not total number at the wedding. It's not a guessing game.
Well, I knew that part.
I know.
It was the accepts with pleasure, though.
That you hate.
that I was bitter about that.
It's a little presumptuous.
Yeah. It's like, look, I'll tell you how I feel about accepting this thing.
Right.
The only option I had was to accept it with pleasure. All right. I wasn't feeling very pleasury.
It's like those multiple choices where none of the boxes really apply. What do you put? You have to put something.
Mm-hmm.
What's closest?
Except mildly amused. How about something like
That's
that?
fine. You can write that in.
Mild amusement.
Okay.
Little bit of resentment for having to rent a car.
Should I bring one flask, or are you going to have the good stuff?
Whatever.
We'll have the good stuff.
Accepts with pleasure, except for that standing around for an hour in between the wedding and the reception part.
We'll have food and drink.
One bartender for 800 people.
It's
you
more than
believe
one
that?
bartender.
Two
bartenders for 800
bartenders
people.
for 800 people.
It's not going to be 800 people. Good Lord, don't give me a heart attack.
Okay, how many?
It could be 300.
So two bartenders for 300 people.
But so far, we
You
only
know
have
people
For
are
an
going
hour.
to come piling out of Lee Dunn's car.
Oh, yeah.
Like clowns at a circus. You know,
Well, if they're true Mormons, they won't be the drinkers, so they won't be in your way.
they're done Mormons. It's a hybrid where you're allowed to drink.
Yeah, and that's so true because when I
Wet
lived in
Mormons.
Phoenix, when I lived in Phoenix, there was a distant cousin I didn't know. So Dad, of course, gives her my phone number. Hi, this is I'm your niece, cousin, something like that. I don't know. And I'm thinking, okay, nice Mormon girl, and so I met her for lunch, and I mean, just
throwing them back.
drinky.
Boy, that must have been really torture for you.
Yeah,
Just so unlike
well,
you.
she got so drunk I had to take her home.
Oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
You are 6 weeks out.
Mm-hmm.
Can it get here quick enough
No,
at this point?
no.
Have we reached critical mass? Are we at the point where it's like, will this thing happen already? I mean, I know that you're probably not ready for it yet in
Not
terms
quite.
of planning and stuff like
Right.
that. But in terms of your mentality, have you gotten to the, can we get this thing done? I don't want to do this anymore.
Well, we're living for the honeymoon, and I think I've discovered that's
Which
why
is where?
up in the Bay Area.
Disneyland.
No, we've already done that trip.
We already canceled that off.
No, we're gonna go up to Napa to wine country and stay in the Bay Area for a while, and that's gonna be really a great week.
What area of the Bay Area?
Alcatraz.
Nob Hill. Yeah, right.
I mean, San Francisco?
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So that'll be good. And I think that's why couples do that, because if you don't plan a great trip, otherwise you're just like, oh God, it's just so much.
You're going to sleep for 3 days.
Probably. That's the first 3 days we're in the city, and then we'll go up to Napa.
I got to tell you, I'm watching this happen with you, and I am not jealous of you.
Yeah.
Because it's so much work.
It's a lot.
Oh.
And your neighbor that's getting married, I can only imagine
I
what
know
she's
it.
going through, because her wedding's going to be 3 times as big. And it's just insane.
I know.
It really is. And you just start writing out checks because there's nothing else you can do.
Right.
And you're in it, and there's...
Elope.
We could, but we would lose so much money because we've got so many deposits with vendors.
Plus, if they elope Chainsaw, they'd be cheated out on the thrill of not inviting you to their elopement.
Or the prizes, which will make it a break-even contest.
I know you got your invitation, didn't you?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah,
You know, people phone in and make a beef. Oh, what about? Well, anything, Joe. Whatever happens to bug you, that's what you talk about.
This is the DSC at night.
I guess it just gives you a chance to unload. You know how it is. You got a beef, you tell it to somebody, and you feel better.
1015.
Brilliant. That's just the kind of far-out gimmick we need.
KGB.
Here's what's on tap with 1015 KGB, sponsored by SKG Motorsports Center. Grab your spot on the KGB Mountain Bike Super Trip to Big Bear Mountain, August 18th through the 21st. Sponsored by BeyondBikes.com. $75 cash only will get you camping accommodations, 3 days of lift tickets from Big Bear Mountain Resorts, food, drink, and free round-trip transportation. Spots for the KGB Mountain Bike Super Trip go on sale this Thursday at 9 a.m. at the KGB Studios. Log on to 101kgb.com.
Here's a message from Ed Giles, Chairman and CEO of SDG&E.
Energy is not just a commodity, it's a necessity. At SDG&E, we've taken a big step forward in securing the region's energy future. The California Public Utilities Commission approved our energy plan late last year. This plan outlines a number of steps needed for our region's energy future. It includes programs to help businesses shift energy use during peak times, producing more energy from renewable sources, and, importantly, building new power plants. These new state-of-the-art power plants are the first to be built locally in decades. They will provide local energy supplies and produce electricity more efficiently with lower emissions. At SDG&E, implementing our plan is part of our commitment to provide safe, reliable energy.
For more information or to request a brochure about our plans and services, visit sdge.com. SDG&E, a Sempra energy utility, serving you today, planning for tomorrow.
Certain jobs, once they're done, allow for downtime. Invent pizza and hey, take the rest of the day off. But when you call yourself the ultimate driving machine, there's no laurel resting. Case in point, the all-new BMW 3 Series. Let's start with performance. The new 3 boasts a stiffer, lighter body for increased agility, refined dynamic stability control to grip corners, and straightaways. We worked weekends on that. Our legendary inline 6, now with more horsepower and increased fuel efficiency. And of course, full maintenance for 4 years or 50,000 miles. The all-new BMW 3 Series. It was worth the effort. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. For complete details on full maintenance, call 1-888-311-4BMW or visit bmwusa.com.
Test drive the all-new BMW 3 Series at your San Diego County BMW Center today.
Mira Mesa Tire is a great choice for all your tire and service needs. Locally owned and operated, Mira Mesa Tire offers you brands like Goodyear, Dunlop, and Republic. And right now, Mira Mesa Tire is having the Goodyear Neighborhood Tire Sale. In addition to great savings on popular tires, get up to $75 in free groceries with the purchase of a set of 4 selected Goodyear tires. Now that's a deal. Hurry in before July 9th and save on a wide selection of Goodyear tires. For responsive handling, choose Regatta 2 passenger tires. For performance and highway driving, choose Eagle GT HR tires. And truck owners, check out Wrangler RT's tires for all-weather traction and off-road capabilities. But tires aren't all they do. At Mira Mesa Tire, they can take care of your automotive service needs, such as brakes, oil changes, alignments, and more, all at competitive prices. So stop by Mira Mesa Tire for the Goodyear Neighborhood Tire Sale. For complete details, visit Mira Mesa Tire, 9019 Mira Mesa Boulevard in San Diego.
Hey, it's Jim Rome.
Weekday mornings at 9.
Everybody knows it's coming, and they still can't handle it. This much I am sure of. The world as we know it has changed.
The new home of Rome in San Diego.
9 a.m. on Extra Sports AM 570. Do it.
1015
KGB.
Thank God there's DSC at night.
DSC at
That's
night.
101.5 KGB, baby.
What the hell is that?
That! Where? Right there. Is it green?
Oh. It's the $5 that I won from Chainsaw.
Wow. $5.
Yeah. $5 is $5. A lot of email came in over the weekend. DSC at 101kgb.com. This one I don't think is going to be topped this week. Dave, writes Belinda. I live with my boyfriend. The other day I came home to find my boyfriend and his friends hanging out. They were laughing, having a great time. And when I went in to see what was so funny, I see one of his friends with my rabbit.
Uh-oh.
You know what a rabbit is?
The fuzzy kind?
Oh.
The number one adult toy for women all over the U.S. for 5 years.
Marital aid.
Right.
Most popular one.
They were tossing it around and laughing and playing with it.
God. That's bad.
How many times have you had to lecture mugwumps about playing catch with your dildo?
I don't have a rabbit, and he's never played with anything I have.
That you know of.
That I know of, you're right.
So I freak out. I get very mad. They were all laughing at me, including my boyfriend, who knew I had it. But you see, I keep it in my underwear drawer. He said one of his buddies found it when he was using our bathroom. Well, what the hell is he doing in my drawers?
No kidding.
Now, I'm pissed, but my boyfriend thinks that I'm overreacting and it's no big deal.
Oh, my God.
And wants me to see the humor in it. I don't think it's funny at all. I feel like it's a huge violation of my privacy, and I feel like the biggest idiot in the world.
And it's gross that they've all touched it.
Yeah.
You can't ever use it again.
That's right.
He must not respect me very much if he just lets his friends disrespect my privacy and my property. Now I want to put locks on everything I own just to make a point, but any guy friend I tell thinks it's funny too. My girlfriends think I'm right to be mad. So what is it really? Am I overreacting or do I have a reason to be angry?
I think she's right. I mean, as a guy, I'll tell you, I think she's right. I think it's a violation of privacy, and you don't be fiddling around in there in somebody else's private drawers.
Especially that one.
Yeah.
I would be annoyed if I had guys over.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, just period.
No matter what they did, huh?
That's it. I'm done with that. I mean, fill in the blanks all you want. I would be annoyed if I had guys over and someone started rifling through my girlfriend's dresser.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Exactly. You're an immature child. Stop it. And then to take something out and start playing with it and
What
toss it
kind of
back
a
and forth?
schmuck are you hooked up here
No
with,
kidding.
Belinda? This is so wrong.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that he doesn't see it, move out.
That's really bad.
Pack up your rabbit
Well,
and move
especially
out.
that he accuses her of not having a sense of humor.
This is the kind of stuff that happens in the burning bed on a very special Lifetime afternoon. In fact, you ought to make him watch The Burning Bed.
Yes, that would be good punishment.
This is what happens to guys who play catch with their girlfriend's dildos.
Mhm.
They wake up in a bed on fire.
That's just wrong.
Oh, it's way wrong.
And for him not to defend her, I mean, that's your girl. Come
I
on.
can't even get next to this because it's so just unimaginable.
Right.
Who does this?
I know.
Icky.
Yeah, what kind of dumb, drunk bastard friends do you have that even think that's okay?
What kind of dumb drunk bastard are you hanging with?
Right.
Who thinks that's okay?
Right. Exactly.
And what kind of dumb drunk bastards are you telling this story to that they think that's funny?
Right.
I mean, we think it's funny too,
Mhm.
but when it comes right down to it, right or wrong, it's wrong.
It's wrong. It's a terrible invasion of privacy. Problem solved. There you go.
Have you seen the Tom Cruise getting squirted thing yet?
No. I keep looking up at the television to see if they'll show it.
It's
I haven't seen it
so
yet.
great.
Somebody had a squirt gun in the shape of a microphone? Was
Yes,
that it?
yes. Blasted in the face.
That's so
The
genius.
old squirt gun in the microphone trick. And loving it.
The London premiere of his new movie. It happened while he was answering a question from a bogus reporter, speaking into his microphone, except it wasn't really a mic, it was a water gun. Tom had no idea. He was given a long, convoluted answer, and all of a sudden, it shot out of the microphone.
What'd you do that for? Crud, crud, crud.
And right into his face.
Oh, boy.
First, he was shocked. Then he got angry, demanding to know, why would you do that?
Because it's funny.
We hate you.
Do you like thinking less of people? Is that it?
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure I would have been no less classless than Tom Cruise if it happened to me. But it's funny to watch Mr. High and Mighty not be able to get squirted in the face and laugh it off.
Right.
The guy was restrained while Tom Cruise lectured him.
You know, this happened to me at the Million Man Loaf, and a guy came up with a super soaker and just douched me. I mean, he just doused me.
I don't recall you being too happy about that.
I wasn't. I made him give me the gun, and I shot him back, and then I felt fine. And it was all good, and we both laughed, and it was cool. But we were wet. You know. I
Yeah, the
just
guy
wanted him
tried to
be wet,
leave, and
too.
Tom Cruise grabbed his hand and said, "Don't run away." Then he started the lecture. That's incredibly rude. I'm here giving you an interview, and you do that. It's incredibly rude. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
See, if he'd just taken the microphone and shot him back, he would have felt better, and it would have been fine. That's how you fix that.
The assailant was actually playing part of a four-man camera crew who were intending to play the video on a new comedy show, and a spokesman for the show said the water squirting was not intended to cause offense. We hope Mr. Cruise will accept the joke in the spirit that was intended. Fat chance Tom Cruise doesn't get it.
No kidding.
He has no sense of humor.
Mm-mm. Well, he can't. He takes himself way too seriously, and now he believes the lie.
Would you like to see a still frame
Yes.
of it?
Yes.
as opposed to the video.
I mean, it was an awful ambush thing to do,
Sure.
but I can't wait to see it. It's
What's the address?
Chainsaw at 101 KGB, please.
It's
send it over.
squirt.notlong.com.
Oh, okay, good.
That's just a freeze frame. The money shot, if you will. Squirt.
Wow.
Oh, that's perfect. The cropping on this photograph is perfect.
He looks like he's in ecstasy. He's in ecstasy.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's just so
it's priceless.
So wrong yet right.
Well, I mean, it was like maybe a half a second blast, and then Tom Cruise spends about 5 minutes trying to get his dignity back at the end, lecturing the guy. You're a jerk. Why would you do that? I'm here giving you an interview. Like God came down from a cloud.
Yeah, and you should be grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great.
Exactly.
How do I make that my wallpaper?
And, you know, have you ever...
Right click.
Have you ever noticed that there are more people out there like Tom Cruise? You know, I was giving you this interview. Let's remember what you're doing. We are giving you airtime to promote your movie so you can sell more tickets and make more money.
Right.
Let's not lose sight of the fact on that one.
Yep.
Giving the interview, you mean you're promoting your movie?
Mm-hmm.
You mean you're doing your job?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Thanks for showing up for work today.
And frankly, before this, any interview that I had seen with Tom Cruise would have been click, 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 find something interesting. I'm thrilled to see this. I might even go see your damn movie. It's awesome.
Squirt.notlong.com.
It's just too great.
And the guy didn't have the guts to answer, why did you do this? Because we're sick of you.
Right.
And everybody wanted to do it.
Right. And we're all happy that he did do it.
And we're all happy that it worked out perfectly and we got it on tape.
Yeah.
And
Next question.
And we're bad people. We know that already. So just on your way.
And if he just laughed about it, we all wouldn't be looking at it, laughing at it as much.
We would be giving him props if
We
he
would.
turned the tables on this.
Absolutely. But he can't do that because he's too much of a baby who thinks he's the coolest thing in the world. And that's why they did it.
Wow. And he didn't get invited to your mugwump party either.
No.
So we're kind of alike that way, Dave.
He couldn't because he's not a fun guy. He takes himself too seriously and nobody...
Talking about us or Tom now?
No, Tom
okay,
Cruise.
okay.
John, you're on KGB. What's going on there, my friend?
Hey, how's it going?
Tip top. Talk to me, Kunker.
Hey, I wanted to tell Chainsaw he was right about Katie Holmes. She's got a wandering eye. I saw Batman Begins this weekend.
He's talking about the woman that you lovingly refer to, Chainsaw, as Old Salamander Head.
Yeah, Salamander Head. She basically
or is it Salamander Face?
Well, head, eyes.
Head.
Yeah, she can watch two movies at the same time. Her eyes work independent of one another.
It's like the last scene of the movie. She finally kisses Christian Bale, Batman, Bruce Wayne, all that.
Yeah.
Her left
Thanks
eye's
for giving
going
that
one
away.
way and her right eye's going the other.
Yep. Well, that's what she's about.
Anyway, check it out. Gotta go.
Thank you, John.
Was she sporting her great big face shanker in the movie?
Oh.
What the?
Have to wait and see it.
Everyone has heard that Tom Cruise proposed to Katie Holmes at the Eiffel Tower. Like most guys, he immediately called a press conference.
God.
Yeah.
Milking it for
That's
all
what
it's
we
worth.
did right after we got engaged.
Tom said, quote, "Today is a magnificent day for me. I'm engaged to a magnificent woman." End quote. No date has been set yet, but Tom has assured everyone there is going to be a wedding.
Oh, good.
They should squirt him with milk. That's what he's doing to this whole thing. He's milking it for all it's worth.
Yeah.
What?
A new report claims that several weeks before choosing Katie, Tom made repeated phone calls to 19-year-old Scarlett Johansson. At the time, his co-star in Mission Impossible 3. She tells her friend, "Tom took me into this room, which was stifling hot. Showed me all this information about joining his church.
Oh, God.
The whole time, he didn't even offer me a cookie." Soon after their meeting, she dropped out of the movie, claiming she had a scheduling conflict. After that, Tom reportedly went after 24-year-old Jessica Alba. God! 22-year-old Kate Bosworth.
Damn it.
And 18-year-old Lindsay Lohan.
Jeez.
Wow. Finally, he settled on the elderly Katie Holmes, who is 26, but we think still possibly in a week or two of childbearing years.
Right.
Meanwhile, Warner Brothers is planning several sequels to the latest Batman film, but none of them will feature Katie Holmes. A source at the studio says the next love interest will be a much stronger actress. Okay, now, Leonardo DiCaprio hitting theaters Wednesday. Lindsay Lohan's movie Herbie Fully Loaded.
The Incredible Shrinking Woman.
It was reportedly a nightmare to make. Lindsay going out on the town every night, arriving on the set underslept and hungover. At one point, production had to be shut down completely when she was hospitalized for exhaustion. Disney people warned her if she didn't straighten up, they were going to replace her with Hilary Duff. But despite the headaches, they probably would hire her again. She is a ticket seller. Lindsay making $7.5 million.
Good God.
Huh?
Good God.
On that one movie?
Yep.
Wow.
Herbie will be a box office winner, which will further increase her marquee value. Look for her price to go to 10, maybe 15 million.
Wow.
Radar Magazine has a running survey on their website. After you vote, you can see the results. Here are three of the questions. Which couple is more likely to get married? Paris Hilton and her fiancé, or Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes? Paris and Paris are winning that one. Whose kid's going to need more therapy? Britney Spears or Paris Hilton's?
Britney
has a huge, a 2-to-1 lead on that one.
For sure.
Third final question. Whose marriage is more doomed? Brittany and Kevin? Nick and Jessica?
God.
Brittany and Kevin are winning that one.
Because at least with Jessica and Nick, they're both in the business, so they kind of get it. But Kevin's just a glommer.
All right, now, I want to continue with this little bit of celebrity news, and I don't want any shouts of disrespect for Miss Mariah Carey. Hey.
Oh, sorry.
This is particularly hard for me.
Who has, by the way, more number one hits than any person on earth?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Mariah reaffirms she has slept with less than 5 men in her entire life.
She's been saying that for years.
Well, she's reaffirmed it.
Well, that makes it true.
She also reclaimed her virginity, so now it's down to 0.
She was a virgin on her wedding day. Her reputation when she got married was anything but virginal, but one of the most popular T-shirts on Melrose Avenue had Mariah's picture on it under the words, "Recovering Slut." Oh. Less than 5 means a maximum of 4.
It does.
Yeah, I've done the math on that, David.
I am not one of them, so I cannot comment.
Oh, really?
I'll go ahead.
Haven't been invited. Getting used to it. What's the matter?
Nothing.
400 Michael Jackson fans got together at a casino Friday night for a huge party called Celebration of Thanks. One of the guests was a member of the jury. Missing in action was Michael.
Uh-oh.
Might have been home studying his new religion. Jackson is the latest convert to Kabla.
Oh, get out.
Really?
I don't know if you saw the red string around his wrist.
No.
But, in England, the BBC just did a big documentary about Kabla. The guy who founded it is a former insurance salesman. He started it in 1971 after leaving his wife and 7 kids to marry his secretary.
That's
nice.
Together, they've built it into a $60 million business, and the former insurance salesman is worshipped like a deity. His followers believe he has the power to bring back the dead and cure terminal illnesses.
Oh, my God.
Hey! Enough poo-poo. Do I do this on the Crackpot News?
Yes.
Never.
All the time.
Never.
Constantly. I can count on
Bring
it. Like,
back the dead.
That's right. Are you saying that he can't?
Yes.
I am too, Ruthie.
Well, poo-poo on you.
Blah, blah, blah.
He's a big poo-poo platter.
Poo-poo ka-choo.
A high-ranking official of the church was caught on undercover camera. He said that 6 million Jews who were put to death during World War II died because they weren't studying Kabla.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Jeez.
Who said this again?
One of the high-ranking officials of the Kabla Church.
Oh,
Nice.
my God. Nice.
Yeah. Okay, just go ahead and poo-poo the whole day away, I guess, huh?
I think of worse things.
I believe you, Mariah.
I don't, Mariah.
Oh, nice.
I think you're a dirty hoe.
Takes one to know one.
You are, but what am I?
Chainsaw Sports comes your way next. It's KGB.
KGB.
Don't worry, you won't feel a thing.
The DSC at night.
Till I jam this down your throat.
KGB.
It is summertime in Southern California. How about some delicious Johnsonville brats on the grill? Your neighbors will be jealous when you start grilling up some delicious Johnsonville brats. Stop by your nearby grocery store, go to the fresh meat case, check out the variety of Johnsonville brats. You can get beer and bratwurst, you can get cheddar brats, you can get Irish garlic brats. Oh, some great stuff. Put them on the grill. Everybody in the neighborhood will be jealous. It's Johnsonville brats.
When we last left off, it was determined that Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep was indeed the place with a vehicle for everyone. You want the wind in your hair? There's a Bob Baker Chrysler Sebring or PT Cruiser convertible. You want to be styling? There's the Bob Baker Chrysler 300s. You want to stow and go? Bob Baker's Chrysler minivans. You want to go anywhere? The Bob Baker Jeep Wrangler. You want to drive a well-equipped Bob Baker Jeep Grand Cherokee for only $299 plus tax a month with zero out of your pocket at drive off? Yeah, a new 05 Jeep Grand Cherokee, zero drive off after applying your Jeep rebates and a payment of only $299 a month. 39-month closed-end lease, unit 567354, 12,000 miles per year on approved credit. And Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep wants your trade-in now. Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep, Car Country, Carlsbad, or 24/7 at bobbaker.com.
Where it's so nice to be nice.
Jen, I just found the best way to meet single guys. It's called One Special Love.
Internet dating is too impersonal.
This is totally different. You can use the computer by logging on to onespeciallove.com or call on the phone.
The phone?
Last night I called 866-614-7777 and talked to a great guy. He was so nice and he had a picture posted. I logged on, checked him out, and he was hot.
How much is the monthly membership fee?
There is no membership fee. I created my profile for free and started receiving messages right away. You have to try it. onespeciallove.com. 866-614-7777.
If you suffer from excessive hair loss, thinning, or balding, write this phone number down now. 1-800-GET-HAIR. Medical Hair Solutions program utilizes cool lasers to stimulate the scalp and stimulate approved activators to regrow lost hair. The lasers used are cool to the touch and pain-free. Call 1-800-GET-HAIR to see if you qualify for the supervised program that is clinically proven to regrow lost hair without transplant surgery. Even if you are currently on a hair loss treatment, you may still qualify. If you are thinning or balding, call 1-800-GET-HAIR now. Space is limited. 1-800-GET-HAIR.
I'm afraid we're going to need another stool sample.
This is the DSC at night.
Not for medical reasons. My robot needs food.
1015 KGB.
Did you hear how much money I won in the U.S. Open yesterday?
I heard something about that.
Almost as much as Michael Campbell.
I'm shopping around properties in the ranch.
Oh yeah.
Bentleys, hookers, fire trucks, things like that.
Paris Hilton will come wash your Bentley.
Paris Hilton will come wash my Bentley. I'll even have enough left over for a hamburger. Scored a little moolah yesterday. When's the last time you said moolah? Huh? Huh?
Saturday, actually, when Shelley tabbed up her winnings.
All right, a sports update now. Here's Chainsaw and KGB. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you very much. Dave Rickards, Shelley Dunn, Chris Boyer, Ruth 66. Hello again, everybody. In the sports world, one measly stroke. One measly stroke cost me $5. Yeah, last week I bet Dave the U.S. Open winner would finish over par. But when New Zealand's Michael Campbell slopped in his bogey at 18, he finished even par. The only guy who was even for the entire 156 guys, 155 were over par.
That's fine.
Just as I had predicted, except for one. Tiger
American
Woods.
Losers.
Huh?
More like. I said Dean of American Losers is more like it.
Interesting. Tiger Woods finishing second at +2. Defending champ Retief Goosen started the day by leading by 3 strokes. He was 3 under, but blew up with an 81 to finish tied for 11th. Tied for the worst final round by a U.S. Open leader in history. Retief, how can you possibly explain yourself?
I felt fine. It was just one of those days. The second hole, sitting between clubs, I tried to hit a little cut-up 6-iron and blocked it. That was that. And,
interesting.
Really, yeah. After that, I couldn't make a putt.
Whatever. Yeah, I know. And the Cinderella boy, Jason Gore, turned into a pumpkin, a fan favorite. Gore began the day even. You better snap about, 100,000 of those. No, 200,000 of those. Because he almost won $1 million, Jason Gore. But no, he staggered in with an 84. Yeah, he began the day even. Fan favorite, Jason Gore. Qualified out of the Nationwide Tour. Just a Cinderella boy. Big fat guy waving and saying hi to everybody. Great guy, Steve. And everybody loved him. He blew up with an 84 from even to 14 over in one round. Within sniffing distance of the $1 million+ prize money to start the day. Instead, 20 grand is what he takes home for finishing tied for 49th after all that hype from NBC's Jimmy Roberts and Bob Costas. Jimmy! And Bobby! Telling us over and over that, no matter what, Gore's life will be changed forever for the better after this phenomenal performance. Hey, 20 grand, he probably didn't even break even with the hotels and the travels and the sponsors and the tax and the hookers and the fire trucks. Not the first time a man named Gore has become a complete afterthought to a major U.S. competition, although my sources tell me that Gore is demanding a recount. And I don't know, Shell, how far he's going to get with that.
We'll see.
Well, the Padres are winning again. How about that? Yesterday up in Minnesota, loading the bases against the American League Cy Young Award winner yesterday, Twins ace Johan Santana in Minnesota.
Damian Jackson now with the bases loaded. Extra bases into the corner. It scores at least 1. 2 runs in. They're going to wave Nady around. And Damian Jackson has doubled in 3.
Off of Johan Santana, the house was dark and his thoughts were cold. Padres clobber Santana and the Twins 5-1 to take 2 out of 3. And the bonus is, thanks to the D-backs and Dodgers losing again, the Padres have built back up to a 3.5-game lead in the National League West. With ace Jake Peavy on the hill tonight as the Padres are back at Petco for a series against the Dodgers. First pitch from downtown tonight, 7:05 on Channel 4. Meanwhile, in the National Bat.
Welcome to the third race at the Honeymoon is Over Downs. They're at the gate, and they're off. Jumping out in the lead is Romance and Affection, with Domestic Bliss in close behind. It's Romance and Affection and Domestic Bliss. Here comes Marriage Vows, followed by Immediate Child. Romance and Affection falling off quickly. Mortgaged Up the Ass, overtaking Domestic Bliss. And here comes Nasty Attitude, followed by More Children and Drinking Heavily. Coming down the backstretch, Drinking Heavily moving out in front of Mortgaged Up the Ass. But coming on strong on the outside is Credit in Shambles. It's Credit in Shambles, followed by I Don't Give a Nasty Attitude and Up Yours Keep. Up Yours Keep challenging for second, going into the clubhouse turn. Passing on the rail is I Don't Give a taking the lead, followed by the house. You cook like and I my brother. Here they come spinning into the turn. I Don't Give a still in front. Up Yours Keep challenging for the lead. Up Yours Keep and I Don't Give a neck and neck. And down the stretch they come. Up Yours Keep is pulling away from I Don't Give a by a length. Coming on strong is I Am Out of Here, and passing the pack is the house. And at the wire, it's Up Yours Keep the house. I Don't Give a and I Am Out of Here. Skitball Association. Finally, a good game in the finals. The Spurs trailed the Pistons by 2 points with 6 seconds left in the overtime of an epic seesaw Game 5 last night. Robert Horry tossed in the inbounds pass, 6 seconds left, stepped in, got the ball back, and launched a three-pointer. What he did.
What'd he do?
He launched a three-pointer.
Launched a three-pointer.
Wow. He launched a three-pointer. He launched a three-pointer.
That's awesome.
And it,
Here's Ginobili. Oh, they look open for 3. Oh,
it went in. Anyway, Robert Horry, Big Shot Bob, his three-pointer wins Game 5 for San Antonio. Spurs lead the Pistons now 3-2 with Game 6 in Texas tomorrow night, and you got to favor the Spurs now. 8 other sports, Dave. What's that? Huh?
Hey, I can hear that.
What is it?
What's going on over there?
Looks like...
Hey, Mr. Lincoln.
Oh, shut up.
Before I shoot you again. I'll jump off the balcony and break a leg.
Jealous?
I think so.
Yes. Hanging out with Ditch today at Joe's Crab Shack. He is broadcasting from 3 to 7 right there on Harbor Drive behind the convention center, right before the Padres game. I could probably show up and buy. Well, I was thinking I could buy everybody around, but that's ridiculous. Probably just buy Joe's Crab Shack.
Wow. Well, you're welcome. One measly stroke.
The money snap of confidence.
MSOC, baby. It is 7:38 and 9 seconds, and this is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my!
It's the summer of 9 to 5 on 101.5 KGB. We have stacks of tickets to the hottest shows and events of summer. Workforce members, you can win every hour 9 to 5 each weekday all summer long. Listen for the cue to call and be the 10th in at 570-1015. If it's happening in San Diego, we're going to get you through the gate for free. The summer of 9 to 5 on 101.5 KGB.
Dave.
Well, you know, these people are pros.
Shelly.
They know what they're doing.
And Chainsaw.
They get the job done.
101.5 KGB.
Dave, Shelly, and Chainsaw present the Granda Day Everyday Giveaway.
Sue.
Yes.
You ready to be a hero?
I am. Hi, Dave.
How's it going, girl?
Great. How are you?
Cool. Let's call your friend, okay?
Okay.
Stand by.
Hello?
Cindy.
Hello?
Cindy.
What?
How you doing?
Can't hear you. Who's this?
It's Sue.
It's me. It's Sue and Dave. Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Cindy?
Hey, just trying to get out the door to get to work.
Well, give me 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
I'll make it worth your while. First of all, I gotta clarify. Is this the Cindy that's hot?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay, just making sure.
Right. I want to clarify that just in case, because if not, I have to hang up.
Hey, Cindy, do you know Sue?
Very well.
How do you know her?
She is my lover.
All right. It's good by me. I got a letter here at KGB where we are doing our little radio show here this morning.
Oh, hey! Dave, Shelly, and Chainsaw.
What's up, girl?
Get the hell out.
She writes to me about you. She says, Cindy's a single mom with a 16-year-old daughter who was chosen to play on a competitive soccer team.
Oh, my God.
And Cindy is struggling to make ends meet every month. Cost of being on this team is beyond her means.
Yes.
Her daughter has had some struggles with health.
Yes.
And this would help Cindy make her daughter's dream come true. P.S. Dave,
Oh,
just
my
so you know,
God.
Cindy is hot.
I wish, but we'll go with my girlfriend. Oh, my God. Sue,
Cindy?
you're kidding me.
Cindy, you know what the Granda Day Everyday giveaway is?
Oh, my God. She told me she entered me, and I couldn't believe her. She did this for me.
You should know.
Boy.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Breathe.
Hold on, I'm shaking. Oh, God. Oh,
What's your daughter's name?
Kylie.
And she's a badass on the soccer field, huh?
Yes, she is. She's a goalkeeper, and she's awesome.
Nice.
Oh, God. Yes.
Well, we got $1,000 for you today, Cindy.
Oh, my God. What a way to start a Monday.
How about it?
Oh, my God, Stu. We were just on the beach together this weekend talking about this. Oh, God.
Hey, I got a question for you, Cindy.
Yes.
Were you invited to Shelley's bridal shower this weekend? Me either. I'll bet she's pretty pissed that she didn't invite you knowing that you got $1,000 now.
Oh, my God. God. If I only would have known ahead of schedule, I would have,
Yeah, tell me about it.
Squeezed it in. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, my God. I've got tears. Oh, God. I'm shaking. Okay.
$1,000 for you, girl.
Oh, Lord. Thank you, Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. You guys rule. You made my day. You made my week. You made my month. You absolutely made my year. God. I mean,
Thank you, Sue. Thanks for writing to us.
Oh, my God. Welcome, Dave. Call me. I know. Okay. Oh, my God. Yeah.
I hate it when we get ungrateful winners.
I know. So empty and hollow.
Don't need it. Whatever. Just going to blow it on booze. Tomorrow morning, another $1,000 goes out the door. Try and keep someone's dreams and hopes afloat. Details at our website, 101kgb.com.
Gentlemen, I don't think things are going that badly.
It's Abramowitz. The DSC at night.
Well, it just seems like it'd be like there'd be an awful lot of
crying.
Yeah.
101.5 KGB.
Sometimes it just costs more to do things right. Hi, San Diego. I'm John Hawkins, president of Cloud9 Shuttle. At Cloud9 Shuttle, we pride ourselves in paying the extra price for safety and excellence. From new, well-maintained vans and uniform-trained drivers to blue ribbon insurance, Cloud9 is only about doing it right. Sure, it costs more to have a fleet of accessible vehicles for our friends with disabilities, and sure, it costs more to have new tires, brakes, and windshield wipers. But we know we have a lot riding on us, and we're only about doing it right. So whether you're traveling to or from the airport, let Cloud9 Shuttle provide you and your loved ones with the quality of service you deserve. Let our professional drivers with expertly maintained vans ensure that your travels are safe and dependable. Yes, our prices may be a little higher, but in this world of you get what you pay for, sometimes it's worth a little extra to know for sure that your best interests are taken care of on our highway.
Cloud9 Shuttle, the cheerful white vans with the palm trees. Door-to-door airport convenience, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just call 1-800-9-SHUTTLE. You'll be pleased you did.
The trucks of summer are here, and so are the savings at Mossy Ford on Mission Bay Drive in Pacific Beach. Buy it by the bay and save on Mossy Ford's huge selection of hot new Ford trucks and SUVs. Save big with huge factory rebates on top of Mossy's already low prices. Right now at Mossy Ford, get $10,000 in net savings on all 05 Expeditions with 5.4-liter V8, automatic, AM/FM CD, remote keyless entry, tow package, and more. $10,000 in net savings on all 05 Expeditions at Mossy Ford. That's huge. Things are heating up in Pacific Beach, but just like summer, these savings won't last long. Don't wait. Buy it by the bay and save today at Mossy Ford on Mission Bay Drive.
Mossy Ford, Mossy Ford, Mossy Ford means so much more.
5,000 Mossy discount from MSRP plus 5,000 factory rebate equals 10,000 in net savings. 86 of this net savings and 7,505.
Longtime Snapple drinker and aspiring student Jamie Bann loves our Snapple apple. She says it tastes real appley. Jamie, since you said some nice things about us, my friend Eric here
How's it going?
is going to return the favor and say some nice things about you.
Admissions, can I help you? Hey, Admissions. This is Snapple. Just wanted to talk to you for a minute about Jamie Bann.
Who is Jamie?
She's the person to whom you offered a $7,000 scholarship, and it's just not enough.
I'm not familiar with Jamie.
She had a 3.4 GPA, pretty much rocked. I'm looking for a commitment of $400,000.
Jamie should give us a call.
Another favor returned. Try Snapple Apple. It tastes real appley. Snapple, the best flavors on earth made for the best people on earth.
Quench your thirst with the delicious Snapple from Ralph's. Ralph's is known for variety. That is why they carry so many kinds of Snapple teas, juice drinks, and diets. Ralph's has a Snapple that is made from the best stuff on earth. Try new Diet Pomegranate iced tea. It's tingly and delicious. Visit Ralph's today and don't forget the Snapple.
Welcome to Sears Auto Center.
Hi, do you sell Michelin tires?
Sure do. In fact, it's Michelin's 40th anniversary at Sears, and all Michelin tires are on sale at our lowest prices of the season.
Okay, well, I'd like to
in fact, it's our biggest Michelin tire sale ever.
Wow, that's great, but I just
And
want...
you can shop at Sears while you wait.
That is why I'm here. Look, here's my cell number. I'll take a set of Michelins. Why don't you call me when it's done?
Happy shopping!
Honey, you have no idea.
Michelin tire sale ends July 2nd. Exclusion supply. See store for details. Sears. Good life, great price.
For quality and dependability, there's the best-selling Toyota Camry, the Sport Corolla, and the all-new Avalon. For value, service, and selection, there's your San Diego County Toyota dealer. Get a great deal or a low lease. As they say, we've got what it takes.
The DSC at night.
Hey, don't worry. You don't have to make up stories here. Save that for court.
1015 KGB.
I must confess I had a spectacular Father's Day.
Awesome.
My beautiful daughters and my hot broad girlfriend took good care of me.
Good.
Chainsaw, I hope the same for you.
Indeed, sir.
What were you going to say, Ruth?
I was going to ask you if you got your uninterrupted time watching the golf game.
Pretty much, yeah.
Nobody set their head on fire just to mess with you?
Not really.
Good.
No, very
Excellent.
few head fires.
That's good.
Girls made me scrapbooks.
Aw.
It was very cool. Very, very
neat.
cool.
Personal.
Yep. I told them, I said, this is so much better than anything you could have bought me. It was really cool. When I say this, so much better than anything you could have bought me, I'm talking about the uninterrupted watching of the TV. The golf game. The scrapbooks were nice too, but,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
Whatever.
I mean, they don't call them scrapbooks for nothing. Yeah. Thanks for the scraps. Yeah. I'll return it with, 18 years minimum of room and board, whatever.
You're such a grateful guy.
We put the crap in scraps, Daddy.
I had a great Father's Day.
Good.
That's awesome.
Sadly, I felt a disturbance in the force.
Why? What happened?
I know that there are guys out there who did not have a great Father's Day.
It's probably true.
I think we should dip into our collective pockets because
Okay.
money makes everything better.
It does make everything better.
Anyone who tells you that money doesn't make stuff better
Yep.
has never been without money.
Well, Shelley, you probably shouldn't bring out your purse. That would be like tipping the balance because after, Saturday's money grab, you probably got about 18, 14, 16 million dollars in there.
45, 48.
I've got $40.
I've got
I got 32.
Nice.
Wow, Ruby. Did you hit the money machine?
What, you got 6?
No, I'm saying 6. Isn't Ruth 66 with money today?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
32.
I've got $45.
That's right.
wow. I only have 8.
Loser.
Used to have 13.
Nice.
What happened?
Something.
Let's just round it off at a smooth $101 cash money.
Sweet.
For the dad with the most miserable, pathetic, clinker Father's Day story. You're supposed to get taken care of on Father's Day.
Sure.
And I'm hoping that you're not going to be calling me right now. I'm hoping you're going to be sitting back and listening to all the poor, miserable slobs who are going to call in and tell us about their lousy Father's Day.
Is your dad going to call in, or did you take care of him?
You know what? I called my dad, and we chatted for a little while, and then he gave me the bum's rush.
Oh.
He said, well, I'm getting another phone call right now. Okay, Dad.
Was it Gene in the background going, oh.
I seriously.
Got the water bottle. Oh, sorry, it's my call waiting.
No, it's not at your Kirkland water bottle, you cheap bastard. You're not even buying Arrowhead, you're buying Kirkland water.
Yeah, I know. Brand name water is so important. Well, I'm surprised that your dad has call waiting. That's an extra $3 a month.
You know what? My dad has all this stuff. It's so funny. We were talking about meeting up in Chicago for my niece's wedding reception. Gene, we're on a fixed income. In the next sentence, I hear, so we just bought this high-definition big-screen TV. It's like,
That's why you're on a fixed income.
man.
That's what all people with fixed incomes do.
I remember being a
Right.
kid when you wheeled in the third-hand Magnavox. Something that Boyer was getting rid of.
Right.
Thanks, Dad.
Fixed income. Everybody's on a fixed income, right?
I know it. He tells me, I'm getting another phone call. I'm going to have to move this along, son. And I'm thinking, what a liar. What an absolute liar.
Oh, that's terrible.
And I felt really bad later when my brother called
Right.
and told me everything that I had said to my dad in our phone conversation. So he really was getting a phone call.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyway, no, my father will not be calling because he will be receiving a stout bundle of steaks at his front door later this week.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
My dad loved his. Demanded that Mom make steak and eggs for breakfast.
Nice.
She wouldn't do it. Oh. Yeah.
Well, he's not her father.
I guess.
He's her daddy.
Right.
But it wasn't Daddy's Day, it was Father's Day.
Daddy.
Mm-hmm. Boyer, what'd you do for the old man?
I took him out. We went to a steakhouse last night, and he said, I think I'm going to have a hamburger.
That's cool.
All right. Whatever you want, buddy. Yeah. Brought him a couple of 6-packs of beer, and
Chainsaw. Boyer picked up the tab.
What?
Really? Oh, I wasn't there, huh?
Got the receipt right here.
What's that, Chainsaw?
Write it off?
I said I wasn't there.
What does that mean?
That means anytime I am there, he sits on his hands.
Oh! Really? Alligator hands can't reach the check?
Pretty much.
Well, I'd pick up the tab if I sat on your hands, Chainsaw.
What?
Nothing. It was a weird...
Icky, horrible, awful.
I'm still trying to get the word picture.
He sits on his hands. I'd offer to pay.
Oh, jeez. It was a rhetorical question. Rhetorical question.
So you took good care of your dad last night.
Yeah.
Bought him a great big steak burger.
Yep.
A couple of beers.
Yep.
Very good.
What kind of beers? Beck's Dark, David.
I tried to give him Beck's Dark, and I don't drink
He's
that.
normal.
I'm thinking your dad goes for MGD.
He is a Coors drinker. He grew up in Colorado, and I think at 18 you could drink 3-2 at the time, and that was probably his beer of choice as a kid, and it's carried with him his entire life.
That must be it. All right. $101.
Isn't that interesting?
For the saddest, lamest Father's Day story out there. We got you on the radio next here, 888-570-1015. Lousy Father's Day. Next on KGB.
This is the DSC at night.
1015
KGB.
Having car trouble? They pay cash for cars. Won't pass them off? They pay cash for cars. Need extra money in a hurry? They pay cash for cars. Charitable Auto Resources will pay you cash for your car. No smog, no registration, no problem. Give them a call at 858-300-2999. That's 858-300-2999. Remember the name, Charitable Auto Resources. Call them right now because they want to pay you cash for your car. 858-300-2999. Call today.
The good news is it is not too late to get a low mortgage interest rate. Rates still at that 30-year low at Park Place Funding. Call them now. Park Place Funding will pay all your closing costs and fees, and they won't add to your loan balance. Now, so many lenders hide and they disguise fees and costs, but Park Place Funding gets you the best interest rate and pays all your closing costs and fees. Make closing costs a thing of the past. They'll come to you, no obligation, for an in-home consultation. Talk to Park Place Funding today. Call 866-491-FUND. That's 866-491-FUND.
Licensed by the DRE number 014031138.
My girl kept trying to drag me out to fancy high-class stuff. I needed to elevate my taste, she'd say. So, I went to McDonald's and had a new premium chicken sandwich. My taste level rose all right, and I tried them all. The Ranch BLT, the Club, the Classic, Crispy Chicken one day, grilled the next. That weekend, Shakespeare made sense. I stayed awake at the Symphony, and at the ballet, I didn't laugh. Okay, I did a little bit.
McDonald's is stepping up with new premium chicken sandwiches. The Ranch BLT, hickory smoked bacon, tangy ranch sauce. The Club, savory Swiss cheese, crispy bacon. And the Classic, mayo and juicy tomatoes. Tender grilled or crispy chicken breast on a honey wheat bun.
Now I know what elevate means, and I didn't even look it up.
At participating McDonald's.
Zip in, zip out at McDonald's drive-thrus. Now open 5 a.m. through midnight or later. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or late night. Mickey D's has you covered. McDonald's, a great way to start or finish your day.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Paranoid of the Ocean Guy.
Mr. Paranoid of the Ocean Guy.
Windsurfing, parasailing, bodyboarding. Not you. You prefer activities like flailing, shivering, and whimpering.
Please don't judge me.
Bravely you step into the water.
One wrong move, and you could be pinched to death by a hermit crab.
Tell my wife I love her.
Was that a piece of seaweed that brushed against your leg? Or a giant man-eating eel?
Oh!
So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light, oh swimmerus minimus, because someone has to man those shallow waters, and that someone is you.
Mr. Paranoid of the ocean.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Duty. Neighbors united for the common good. Honor. The faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country. A vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty. Honor. Country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD.
In the Army National Guard, you can.
Sponsored by the California Army National Guard. Aired by the California Broadcasters Association and this station.
Tired of being a slave to cigarettes? Serious about quitting now? Matrix Laser Center's one-time treatment is the answer to stop smoking and start living. Call 1-800-THE-CURE. That's 1-800-THE-CURE to stop smoking today, or visit matrixlasercenters.com.
This is the DSC at night.
Go to bed!
101.5
KGB.
You're my love. You're my angel.
Hey! Shep in the Limelights, okay?
I wasn't going to ask, but thanks. I wasn't going to ask, but thanks.
Patiently.
Bad Father's Day stories now.
Daddy's home. Daddy's home.
You know, we have these holidays that are set aside to treat people extra special. But sadly, some people don't get the extra special treatment.
It's terrible.
And that's a pity. Nothing can make up for that. Well, $101 will make up for it.
Maybe.
$101 for the lamest Father's Day story of them all. You're going to lead us off on the tear parade here, Brian.
Oh, joy, joy, joy.
Let's hear it, buddy.
Well, started out, got up in the morning, had to get ready for church. The wife's running around the house, screaming at the kids, as usual. Get in the car, go to church. Nothing said.
No one said Happy Father's Day?
Nope, nothing said. Get to church, find out that all the men in the church have to sing to the rest of the church. So we're all put on stage and we have to sing.
What'd you have to sing?
How Firm a Foundation. So it's just a man. So we get done with church and...
I thought it was going to be something cool, like these boots are made for walking or something.
That would be nice, yeah. Something different.
These robes are made for healing.
Right. Yeah, that's right. So we get all done. We get to go to the wife's mom's house for...
You had to go to your mother-in-law's house?
Yes.
Why?
Got to go to the in-law's house. Well, we have to do Father's Day for her dad. So the kids and grandkids and everybody shows up there for lunch.
So it was all about her dad and nothing about you?
So far, yep. So I get a couple of cards and I read them, and they're kind of touching, and I kind of look and says, all right, where's the prizes? And she says, well, they're at home. So we do the rest of the day and get home, and lo and behold, there's 2 bags of manure on the front step. And I said, what is this? Crap? And she goes, yes. And I says, what's this for? She says, to fix up the yard.
Nice.
You got names and phone numbers on everybody here, Emily?
I do.
All right, Brian. Good start.
Man.
2 bags of crap so you can do yard work.
That'll work.
Happy Father's Day now.
Wow.
Get out there.
That blows.
Very much so.
Randy, you're on Lousy Father's Day.
Hey guys, well, here's how my day goes. Yep, I wake up in the morning to work a second job because the military doesn't pay enough, and my daughter's laying on the couch watching TV, and it's, morning, Dad. So I go off to work, have a great day at work, come home for lunch, wife and daughter sitting on the couch, watching TV. I come home during my lunch hour, get to make my own lunch. I go back to work, have a joyous day at my second job, and you know, having a great day at a second job to come home for dinner, and you get done eating dinner, and you know, my wife just had surgery, so there's no joy after dinner or anything, but I get to do dishes and clean up after dinner, and
What'd you have, crotch surgery? What the?
she had a hysterectomy. So,
well, that's crotch surgery. Yes, it is, as a matter of fact, Dave. All right, Randy. Tommy?
Yes, that's me.
How old are you, Tommy?
I am 30 years old, David.
Holding on to that Y.
Holding on to that, yeah.
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 What's up, Tommy?
Well, my I have 3 beautiful children. They're 6, 4, and 4. They live out in Yuma, and been at war with the ex-wife.
How do you arrange that where you get your kids to live in a different state?
David! I moved back out here like a dingbat, yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, I didn't even get a phone call. I got nothing.
Well, you walked away from them?
Well, I still see them.
Yeah, well.
Cry me a river.
Whatever. Ditch them completely.
Mark, tell me about your lousy Father's Day.
My Father's Day started out wonderful. My kids decide they're all going to a friend's house. They get up, they leave, they say, bye, Dad. Nothing. My wife gets up, she says, oh, by the way, you got to wash and wax the cars today. I spent my entire Father's Day doing the chores around the house.
Why?
And nobody was home to help me.
Why?
Well, let's see. My kids, they just obviously don't love me.
Well, wait, why did you have to wash the cars?
Well, supposedly I promised my wife I would do these things weeks
Supposedly.
ago. Yeah.
I know how that works.
Next thing I know, I asked my wife, you want to help me do it? She shakes her head no and walks inside.
Now, what would happen if you had not washed the cars yesterday? Would they not work today?
No, they just sat there and been dirty, and my wife would have sat there and given me a hard time and yelled at me about it the next day.
Oh, buddy, sack up!
I'm just feeling awful.
Oh,
this
what
is
a
lame.
Poor henpecked bastard.
Who makes their husband wash the car on Father's Day?
That's what you have kids for.
No kidding. I woke up Sunday morning. My kids had decorated the living room with crepe paper and made breakfast for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was wonderful. I'm just bragging now.
Braggart.
You really are.
You should be.
You uninvited braggart.
And then you know what else I got?
What?
What is that?
$5.
Where'd you get that?
Got it from Chainsaw.
Oh.
Easiest sports bet I've ever made.
Wow. Makes you wonder how intelligent he is that he made the bet.
The U.S. Open champion's going to finish over par. Right? That was the bet, right?
And I believe I said, no, he'll finish even or better.
And what did he finish?
Thank God he finished. Thank God I remembered to say even.
One stroke! We'll talk about that because I have a little bit of a surprise for you, my friend. We may have to recount that. Don't snap too cocky just yet, pal.
Too late.
It's a nice one, too. He didn't give me like his lousiest $5 bill. He gave me a very crisp, a very stout Abe.
Nice.
That makes it better.
You're quite a sportsman. Here's Carl. Poor, dumb, drunk Carl. Had a lame Father's Day. What happened, Carl?
Oh, I sure did.
Tell me.
Well, it started Saturday morning. She has to go to work early.
Who's she?
She gets up at 4:30. So
Who is she?
Oh, my wife. I'm sorry.
Got it.
Okay. And she thinks it's cute to kiss me just after she puts on fresh lipstick. But I don't like the taste, and it hurts my lips when I try to take it off. And that's what we got in a fight about, and she was mad at me all weekend long because of that. And then I had to remind her 9 o'clock last night while I was trying to go to sleep, because I have to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, that it was Father's Day. And then she goes, oh, happy Father's Day. I was like, too late now.
Well, you're not her father.
Do you have kids? Did you say you have kids?
Yes, we do.
And what'd they do for you?
What'd they do for what?
Okay. Difficulty working the telephone here today.
What are you going to do?
Joey, you're on Lousy Father's Day. Let's hear it.
Yeah, it started on Saturday.
What happened?
Me and, supposed wife now, we got in a little argument.
And
What'd you get in an argument about?
Something about her, I guess. Well, I live out of town. I work out of town. I'm from originally El Paso, Texas.
And she got a problem with that, Joey?
Yeah, kind of. So, we got a little argument of that. And I guess she got fed up of it. And so she ended up calling it off. After 8 years, we've been married. And
she left you?
Yeah.
Really?
She told me, well, I don't think it's going to work. Might as well go our own ways.
Joey.
Wow.
She left you on the night before Father's Day. You got kids?
Yeah, I got one 6-year-old.
Oh, she take the 6-year-old?
Yep. Took him too.
Man.
That's harsh.
And then, well, before we hang up, she's like, well, I hope you have a good Father's Day.
Oh, my God.
God.
That's a pity, Joey. Well, we'll put you in the hunt here to win $101. And I think you're going to feel better when you hear this amazing production value. Yeah, that's what I do. There you go, Joey. On your way now. 888-570-1015 is our number. If I can play a clever song for you, I will. If I don't, it's probably because Concrete Blonde did not sing about you. Who's going to win the $101 this morning? Lousy Father's Day. We'll get you on the radio next year, the KGB.
KGB welcomes Robert Plant to San Diego on July 21st. It's a Bayside concert with Viejas. We have stacks of tickets for this show. Listen to Win tonight at 11 when we get the let out. From your Concert Connection, 1015 KGB.
Lousy Father's Day. Whoever's got the worst one gets $101 cash money right out of our pockets here at the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Show. Dick, you're next here on the Lousy Father's Day story. What's up, Dick?
Not too much.
What'd you get?
Nothing.
You didn't get Dick?
Nope. Took my son out to Corvette Diner for his 13th birthday Saturday night. Woke up Saturday and got absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
And right now I'm on the way to the hospital for biopsy, see if this is cancer or not.
Well, I hope it's not.
Yeah. So I'm pretty hurt.
I hate to tell you this, but no one sang a song about Dick either.
Well,
I can't even play a Dick song.
That's right.
Sorry.
Dick got nothing.
Okay, Dick.
Yep.
Jim, you're on KGB.
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
What's up, buddy?
All right.
Let's hear it.
My Father's Day was really bad. First of all, my wife decided to rent a cabin up in Green Valley Lake. I thought that would have been great for just us and the kids. But it happened to be that she invited her father and her mother along with us. So Sunday morning comes around, and guess who gets to make breakfast for the whole family?
Not me.
What's that?
Not me.
Yeah, it was me.
Oh.
Ended up making
Better you
breakfast.
than me.
Yeah. Ended up making breakfast for the whole family. Then I had to clean up everything. So after that, it was time for gifts. So I was like, great, maybe I'll get something from my kids. Nothing. My wife went out and bought something for her dad, but nothing for me. After that, we ended up going over to her aunt. She lives up there as well. And the whole family got together, and I ended up having to cook dinner for the whole family, plus have to sit around and watch golf for 4 hours.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not a big golf fan.
Well, there is an upside to it.
What's that?
All right. Come on.
Hey.
Hey, I leave
Can't
people
beat
feeling
that.
better. You come here, you leave feeling better.
Right.
That's what I do. Jeff, you're on KGB. What's going on?
Dave, how are you today?
How bad was your Father's Day?
Oh, I have a 19-year-old son and a 17-year-old daughter. My daughter got me an IOU to go bowling, and my son didn't give me anything. Meanwhile, I'm out working on his Ford truck trying to get it past smog. And he went fishing. Not an invite, not a thank you, nada. That's what I got. I got nada.
Yeah, there's no song about Jeff either.
Really?
No. So
Anything by Jefferson Starship, maybe?
it doesn't work that way. They got to sing Jeff.
Hey, I'm not in the throne, okay?
No kidding. Bill.
Yeah.
What happened? What made your Father's Day so lousy?
You know what? All those are sad stories, but I shot a 107 at Riverwalk and I lost 2 golf balls.
Oh.
You lost 2?
Yeah. That's pretty damn sad.
Nothing.
I mean, that was bad. A 107. I can't take it.
What should I play? Marry Me, Bill? What do you want?
My Girl Bill.
Oh, yeah, My Girl Bill. My Girl Bill. That works. Come on, give it to me. What?
Bill walked me to my door last night. And he said, before I go, there's something about our love affair that I have a right to know. I said, let's not stand out here like this. What would the neighbors think? Why don't we just step inside and I'll fix us both a drink. My girl Bill, my girl Bill.
But no one sang a song about Dick. That's a pity. Mark, you're on KGB. What's going on?
Good morning.
What's up, buddy?
It was terrible.
Why?
First of all, neither one of my kids called.
Oh.
And then,
how old are they?
19 and 24.
Yeah.
And then I find out from my mom. I guess my younger one's mad at me because I bought a car, and anyhow, as it turns out, she her grandmother told her to call me, and she said she'd have to think about it, and then she didn't call.
Why?
So
Did they
she knew
hate you
about
or
it.
something?
She's mad at me because I bought a car.
What's wrong with you buying a car?
I don't know. A little jealousy there. I don't know.
Really?
Did she want a car and she was hoping you'd buy it for her?
Not really. I mean, she had an opportunity to get a car, and she didn't want one unless it was a really good car. She didn't want a piece of junk. So she wants a lot.
This will make you feel better. Trust me, they sing Mark in it later on. I don't feel like getting to it right now. I don't feel like waiting around for it. Charles, you're on KGB. What's going on?
Hey, man. I'm curious, Dave. Why do we have Father's Day?
To honor our fathers.
I spent the day with my 3 kids yesterday. I loved every minute of it.
Well, goody for you. Not everyone got to be as lucky as you.
I washed my truck. My kids helped me. I sprayed them with hoses. It was great.
Okay, you're just bragging now. This is an opportunity for guys who weren't able to have a good Father's Day to call up and make up for it.
But it's nice that you played Paris Hilton with your children.
Hey, Dave.
I'm not even going to play a Charles song for
Good.
you. Don. Is Don on the phone?
Yeah.
Where are the pictures I was supposed to see? I want someone to make an effort.
Uh-huh.
What's up, Don?
Dave?
Yes, Don.
Hey.
What?
My son decides to come over, which I was real happy about, and he says, what do you want to do? I said, well, you know, I've been trying to play golf for 6 months, and let's go hit a bucket of balls. He's like, all right. So I said, well, have you ever played before? He goes, no. So I'm like all excited because he's great at sports. So, and I said, well, it's finally something I can beat you at. And so we go out there, and I get my brand new driver out, and I hit it about 210 yards. And he proceeds to take the same driver and hit it about 270 yards. So, and straight as an arrow. So I'm like, well, another thing I can't do better than my son. So he showed me up on Father's Day, of course. So that was my...
I'm not even going to play a Don song for you because you cursed on me.
Did I really?
Yes.
Did I really? He doesn't even know it. So far, I'm leaning on the guy whose wife nagged him into washing the cars on Father's Day. But judiciously, I shall not rush to a decision. We'll take a very brief time out. We'll come back with Chainsaw Sports. We'll take a couple more calls, and then we'll decide who indeed had the lamest Father's Day story of them all. (888) 570-1015. That's our number here at the KGB. Now, the update on sports, where Chainsaw has promised, well, he's threatened some sort of a recount. Yesterday's U.S. Open. Let's find out what he's up to here. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you, David, and hello again, everybody. In the sports world, yes, last week I bet Dave Rickards that the U.S. Open champion would finish at over par. We bet $5. I was right. I was right.
Go ahead.
The U.S. Open champion did finish over par. As of last week, who was the U.S. Open champion? Retief Goosen was the U.S. Open champion. Oh, you could have called him the reigning champion, the defending champion, whatever. But as of last week, the moment we made that bet, that $5 bet, simply put, the bet was the U.S. Open champion, as I stated, will finish over par. And Retief Goosen was the U.S. champion, U.S. Open champion. That was the bet. And the U.S. Open champion, Retief Goosen, did finish over par.
You are correct, sir.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You are correct, sir. Yes.
I know, so pay up, Dave. Be a man for 10 minutes.
I've already spent it. Found myself a little villa over in Rancho Santa Fe, complete with a garage full of Bentleys.
Wow. All right, Duke Cunningham, you're going to have to give that one back. You're going to have to give it back. There's going to be an investigation.
Investigate away, Inspector Clouseau. Abe the Babe is staying in my pants.
However, as for the 205 champion, New Zealand's Michael Campbell won the U.S. Open at even par, the only man not over. But there was some drama. Tiger Woods just 2 strokes down with 3 holes to play. Woods eyed Campbell like a tiger would eye Roy after Siegfried poured steak sauce on his neck, but the old putter failed Tiger like Tom Cruise will fail Katie Holmes on their wedding night. Campbell takes home $1,170,000, while Cinderella Boy and fan favorite Jason Gore, who began the day even but blew up with an 84, saw his dreams of $1 million shrink to $20,000 as he staggered home tied for 49th. All that after NBC's Jimmy Roberts and Bob Costas, Jimmy and Bobby, told us over and over again at the start of the day yesterday that no matter what happens in this final round, Jason Gore's life will have changed for the better, Bob. Yeah, kind of like Al Gore's life changed for the better after the 2000 election. Al Gore last seen staggering around D.C., bothering strangers, telling anybody who would listen, I used to work there. Secret Service keeping a very close eye on Al. Jason Gore had his chance, just as Jason Quayle and Jason Mondale had their chances so many, many years ago.
I don't get it.
I know, it was kind of vague. My bad.
I'm sorry, is that funny? Are you stand-up comic?
Well, no.
Is that what you do now?
No, not really. In baseball, the Padres are winning again, loading the bases against the American League Cy Young Award winner yesterday. Twins ace Johan Santana was in Minnesota. And, of course, it doesn't work either. Okay, we're just going to bag that. Jackson hit a bases-loaded triple and scored 3 Padres, and the Padres win 5, a very apropos 5-1, take 2 out of 3. And the bonus, thanks to the D-backs and Dodgers losing again, the Padres have built back up to a 3.5-game lead in the National League West with ace Jake Peavy on the hill tonight as the Padres are back at Petco for a series against the Dodgers. First pitch from downtown tonight, 7:05 on Channel 4. So put it down. Meanwhile, in the National...
Friend of mine's going in for a nose job next week. Guy. Rhinoplasty. That's what they call it. You've heard that term. Rhinoplasty. Rhino. Is that necessary? Person obviously is aware there's a problem. They've made the appointment. Do we really need to compare them to a goddamn rhinoceros? For Christ's sakes.
Oh, by God.
When you go in for a hair transplant, they don't say, we're going to perform a cubolectomy on you, Mr. Johnson. We feel that the chromodomia has advanced to a point that we call skinheadia. These are technical terms you don't really need to bother yourself with.
Skip-Ball Association. Finally, a good game in the finals. The series was tied 2-2. Pivotal Game 5 last night in Detroit. The Spurs trailed the Pistons by 2 points with 6 seconds left in overtime. Out of an epic seesaw struggle, the Spurs had the ball on an inbounds pass. Robert Horry threw the ball inbounds, then stepped back inbounds and got a pass back, and he launched a three.
Here's Ginobili. Oh, they left Horry for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
Off the charts with another big three. Big shot Bob. Robert Horry, his three-pointer, wins Game 5 for San Antonio. Spurs lead the Pistons now 3-2, and the series now moves back to Texas for Game 6 tomorrow night, and if needed, Game 7 also in San Antonio on Thursday. Yet other sports, David.
You know, you started the sportscast talking about the demise of Al Gore. A Marine buddy of mine who used to guard the White House told me that shortly after the elections back in 2000,
yes,
this guy used to walk up to him when he was guarding at the front gate there of the White House, and he would say, "I'd like to see President Gore, please." And my buddy would say, "Well, sir, apparently you didn't hear, but Mr. Gore did not win. It's now President Bush." And he walked away. Next day, same guy came up and said, "I'd like to see President Gore, please." And my friend said, "Sir, I'm pretty sure I told you yesterday that Mr. Gore lost. It's President Bush."
Right.
And the man just turned and walked away. And this would go on for days. The guy would show up and say, "I'd like to see President Gore."
Right.
And, you know, a Marine is polite. A Marine is going to do his job without being rude. But finally, after too many times, he said, "Dude, how many times do I have to tell you that Al Gore lost?" And the guy said, "I know. I just love hearing that."
8:29 and 5 seconds. 101.5 KGB Sports Network.
I'm sorry, is that funny? Are you stand-up comic?
Huh?
Is that what you do now?
Yes.
KGB Sports Network. Oh,
I laugh. This is the DSC at Night.
101.5
KGB.
Don't have time to shop for a new car, truck, or SUV? Go to ElCajonFord.com. It's so easy, 24/7. Choose from hundreds of your favorites, including a huge selection of quality used vehicles. Just about all makes and models. ElCajonFord.com.
Check right now for today's specials online and save a bunch of money. ElCajonFord.com, making car buying so much easier. New or used, buy or lease. And when you can tear yourself away from the computer, visit El Cajon Ford at Broadway and Main.
Hi, it's Tony Gwynn. Nobody beats El Cajon Ford.
Cloud9 Shuttle's frequent rider program is back. Hi, San Diego. I'm John Hawkins, president of Cloud9 Shuttle. To express our appreciation for your patronage, I am pleased to present you with the opportunity to earn valuable frequent rider discounts. In addition, if you sign up and book online, you'll earn $200 in GroundNet travel dollars as well. You have to be wondering, what are GroundNet travel dollars? Well, they're a new and exciting international currency that can be used towards thousands of hotels, resorts, and leisure-related services worldwide. To find out more about Cloud9 Shuttle's new Preferred Rider program and GroundNet travel dollars, log on to our website at cloud9shuttle.com and click on the Preferred Rider button or call 800-9-SHUTTLE. Once you join Cloud9's Preferred Rider program, you'll earn future travel credits. If you book online, you'll earn even more with GroundNet travel dollars. So sign up now and start saving. Book online and earn both frequent rider points as well as GroundNet travel dollars. Cloud9 Shuttle is proud to be San Diego's #1 airport service. Find us at cloud9shuttle.com or call 800-9SHUTTLE.
Okay, here's their full name. It's Standards of Excellence Appliance and Decorative Plumbing. But let me tell you what they are, really. This is a company that's been in business for over 30 years. So they're doing something right. Standards of Excellence. They are the contractors and the designer's choice. They're my choice, too. I'm building an outdoor patio as opposed to that indoor patio. And I'm using Standards of Excellence for all my appliances. Each store, beautiful showrooms, professional staff. They're highly trained, knowledgeable people. And new on the market right now is this Decor Outdoor Grill. It comes in 30 and 52-inch sizes. Got 16-inch side burners with a 218K BTU, David. Those side burners are available. It's beautiful stainless steel, superior quality, beautifully fit and finished. Got those state-of-the-art halogen lights so that, you know, in case you do something crazy like grill at night, at dinner time, you can see what you're making. See all the fine decor products at these Standards of Excellence locations. San Diego, right off Marina, El Cajon, San Marcos, Murrieta, Huntington Beach, and Palm Desert.
The DSC at Night.
Hey, don't worry. You don't have to make up stories here. Save that for court.
101.5 AGB.
Okay. Final round here. Last chance to get in. Tell us why your Father's Day was the worst of anyone. You deserve better than that. We'll make up for it. Float you $101 cash money. Jim.
Yes.
I heard you had a lousy Father's Day.
Yes, I did.
What happened?
Well, it started out great. I was watching the Padre game with my son. My wife came home and asked me to leave.
Your wife wants you out?
What?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Why'd she want you out?
Oh, I guess she found some magazine that I bought about 6 months ago and forgot it was there, and she didn't like it. And
she found what?
Some porno magazine I had got from somebody about 6 months ago.
Oh, you got it from someone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shopkeeper.
Yeah, it's cheaper to get it from someone than buy it.
Right. Okay, Jim. Good luck with that one. Paul, you're on Lousy Father's Day. What's up, Paul?
Well, I woke up yesterday morning thinking it's going to be a great day for my wife to put me to work.
What?
She put me to work.
Doing what?
Her homework.
What kind of homework?
She had me write her 5-page paper on American history.
And why did you do that?
Because I'm a sucker. I don't know.
What was she doing?
Actually, she had run my niece to the hospital. So,
oh.
Yeah, you know, gotta kick in and help out.
Right.
But
I'm not even going to play a Paul song for you.
kidding.
Give me a break. Allison, what are you doing here?
Hi, Dave.
Hi, how are you?
I was just calling because I heard that you said that there was no song for Jeff.
There's no Jeff song.
There is.
What's it called?
It's a Calypso song. I'm not sure who sings it, but it's called Jeff the Musk Diver.
And you know that.
I can play it for you.
What are you going to play it on?
I'm going to have to put it through my phone, but it's on my computer right now.
I'm going to take your word for it, Allison.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for schooling me on that one. Sadly, there's no Allison song.
Oh,
otherwise, I'd play one for you.
Wow.
Sorry, Allison.
I want to do something.
Bye. Yep, no song named Allison.
Really?
It's a pity.
There's Amy. I remember that Amy song.
Mhm.
There's no Allison.
No Allison song.
Mm-mm.
Elvis Presley never wrote an Allison song?
No, he didn't.
Lou Costello never?
No.
Abbott and Costello?
No.
What about Lou Presley?
Joe, you're on Lousy Father's Day. Let's hear it.
Hello?
Hello, Joe.
Well, hello.
Why was your Father's Day so lousy?
Well, I went to a restaurant, and I was expecting my kids to show up, and they never did. And I waited an hour and a half.
Is that it?
Well, I ended up paying the bill and leaving.
Thank you, Joe.
It's terrible.
No Joe songs.
Really?
No.
None by Elvis Hendricks?
None either by Concrete Blonde. Wow. Christian, you're on Lousy Father's Day. Let's hear it.
Good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Christian.
Hey, my Lousy Father's Day started off with, first of all, I returned from a month-long business trip, and on Father's Day, I was supposed to have my children at 10 o'clock. And my ex-wife shows up half an hour late for that and tells me she will not give me the kids unless she can verify I have furniture in my residence. So she goes to try and break into my home, and meanwhile I call San Diego Police Department to get the kids and calm the situation as best as possible. I spent part of my day explaining to my 3-year-old and my 4-year-old why Mommy needed to break into my home or why Mommy didn't want to leave the children with me.
Because Mommy is an evil woman.
You got it, Dave.
What's her hang up with furniture?
Well, I bought a new residence recently, and I have not moved to the new residence, so she wanted to verify I was still at the old residence.
That is a sad Father's Day indeed.
Sister Christian, oh, the time has come.
Thank you, Christian.
Very nice, Dave.
And you know that you're the only one to say.
Marty.
Hello.
Hi.
Morning.
What's up?
How are you?
What can I do for you, Marty?
Well, I heard you said that there's no Allison song.
Right, no Allison song.
None.
Elvis Costello, first album, great tune.
His name is Elvis Presley,
Yeah.
or Abbott and Costello. There's no Elvis. What are you talking about,
Elvis
Marty?
Costello.
I'm the
Crazy
professional.
talk.
Do I come to the manure factory and tell you how to shovel dung? Leave it to me, okay? There's no Allison song.
No.
And there never will be. Bill, you're on Lousy Father's Day. Let's hear it, Bill.
Yeah, I drove 2 hours to go meet my ex-wife, and of course, then she proceeded to call me and said she's not going to show up with my daughter.
Oh, boy.
2 years old. And I could hear my daughter in the background crying like she wants to be with me, and it's just more game.
Why was she doing that?
Because just to get to me. It's like for Mother's Day, I went out and bought her a stove. My daughter bought her this, and that, and I thought someone had made her Mother's Day all right.
I'm so glad I never got divorced. It just doesn't sound that fun. It doesn't.
Especially sharing kids.
I mean, when does the fight end? God, you're divorced already.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Just sounds awful.
Yep.
Dave. Hello, Dave.
Dave, good morning.
What's up, man?
Hey, basically, unfortunately, we're moving from San Diego to Texas after 12 long years listening to your show.
I'm sorry to lose you.
Yeah, us too. My kids are currently already in Texas with their mother-in-law, and we're trying to move out of a 4-bedroom house and get everything done. So yesterday, I'm moving boxes and furniture and all that, and about 1:30 yesterday afternoon, my wife finally looks up while I'm carrying a box out of the garage and says, "Hey, happy Father's Day, by the way."
That's it.
So, I just wanted to know, yeah, well, thanks.
Yeah.
And I continued on and washed both our vehicles and continued packing until midnight and starting up again today.
That's fun. What's your name?
Dave.
Jose, you're on Lousy Father's Day.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, man?
I was trying to do the whole family thing. Took my family out to the park and started playing some baseball with my little boy. He's around 10, 11. And I was pitching to him, and he hit the ball, and just as luck would have it, hit me right in the Johnson.
Oh!
I had to go to the hospital. I spent 3 hours in the hospital because there was a wait in the emergency.
Oh, no.
So that was a great Father's Day. That was one I'll never forget.
What a slugger.
Yeah. Yeah, that was his present. He didn't give me anything. He just gave me the blue balls, and I was like, all right, cool.
Was there at least a hot nurse? Something?
Nah.
They give you an ice bag?
Let's go, yeah. He said it right. was.
That's a pity.
Thanks.
Hit right in the Johnson. What's your name again?
Jose, Chula Vista. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks. Hey, thanks.
Damn, you just know all the songs, don't you, Dave?
That's why I'm in this chair.
That's right.
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Look who's outside. Someone let me in.
Oh, no, again?
Let me in. What the hell? What am I going to do?
Like a moth circling around a porch light.
Oh my God, he just apprehended Jim Richards. He's going to let him in.
Jim Richards, Vice President of Programming.
No.
Is Jim going to let him in?
Oh, no.
Oh, holding the door. Shook his hand.
Oh, Jim.
Well, so much for that memo about the tight security around here. I just witnessed the Vice President of Programming letting in an outsider.
Hope you enjoyed your career.
Email coming into the show here. Dave, here's proof that Elvis Costello exists, and he has a song called Al. All right. Writing to me from the loony bin.
The lengths people go. They'll probably even fabricate some sort of, website or something.
Dear Dave, check out Elvis Costello. I don't think so.
CIA conspiracy.
I'm not going to sit here and
false front.
Amuse Your Whimsy. Amuse Your Whimsy is my new band.
Roger.
Maybe we'll sing a song.
Weekend?
You know what? Amuse Your Whimsy. We'll write a song about Allison.
That's a good idea.
And make everyone happy. I don't know exactly what it's going to be now. I'm thinking, I don't know. She'll be somewhere and they'll take her party dress off or something like that, and then everyone can be happy. All right?
So there.
Costello, like Italian people are naming their kids after Elvis Presley.
I don't think so. Well, I still think the guy whose wife nagged him into washing the cars on Father's Day.
It's pretty damn solid.
It's just depressing.
Yeah.
Depressing as hell. Because it could have waited until today.
I know. It's not like there's rain in the forecast.
Poor son of a bitch.
Yeah.
He's got to be looking at that today going, well, the car's clean, but I blew my day yesterday of being able to loaf in front of the TV and watch the U.S. Open and cheer on the guys.
Huh? What's that?
I'm sorry, Chainsaw. Once again, my gigantic wad of cash that I won from you worked its way in front of the microphone.
Accidentally?
It's like an elephant in the room, Chainsaw. You just can't avoid it. I feel like it was my bridal shower today. Wow.
Never saw somebody get so excited over $5.
What's that?
Never saw somebody getting so excited over $5.
Yeah, well, if you grew up in the Depression, you might appreciate the bounty of an unexpected $5 somewhere. So who was that guy who had to wash the cars?
I have Mark. Everybody left. He did chores around the house.
Mark picking up. No, that wasn't him, was it? Was it Mark who had to wash the cars?
It was in the first break. That's what I have.
Well, whatever your name was, I'm sure I played a song for you and you get $101. Congratulations.
This is the DSC at Night.
101.5
KGB.
Looking for a way to have some fun. I got an idea good for everyone. With so much to do, it's so plain to see. You'll be a big hero with a family. Oh, the boat show's back. Oh, now the boat show's back. Don't miss the boat show, Jack. The boat show's back in town. So put on your sneakers, grab your keys. Don't miss the boat show, I'm begging you, please.
Don't miss the San Diego Summer Boat Sale, June 23rd through the 26th at the Sheraton Hotel Marina Harbor Island. See hundreds of yachts, sailboats, fishing boats, and family sport boats, in water and on land. Visit participating San Diego Dairy Queen locations starting June 20th for 2-for-1 admission coupons while supplies last. The San Diego Summer Boat Sale, June 23rd through the 26th at the Sheraton Hotel Marina Harbor Island. Visit SCMA for discounts and online ticket sales.
Oh, the boat show's back. Oh, now now the boat show's
The San Diego Summer Boat Sale, June 23rd through the 26th at Sheraton Hotel Marina on Harbor Island, presented by the Automobile Club of Southern California.
Celebrate the 5th annual Big Bay Fireworks Show on San Diego Bay, 9 p.m. Independence Monday. Presented by the Port of San Diego and SAIC to benefit the Armed Forces YMCA. The best viewing will be along the shores of Shelter Island, Harbor Island, and North Embarcadero. Bring your radio, tune to My 94.1, and enjoy a spectacular soundtrack to the fireworks. Details and parking info at thebigbay.com. Produced by Sandy Purdon, sponsored in part by City of San Diego's Commission on Arts and Culture, the County of San Diego, and the San Diego County Regional Airport Authority.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Well, he is Boyer has clearly shown that he's fighting the gay within himself, like the next door neighbor on American Beauty, professing that anything
He's gonna kiss me in the rain.
Anything that even hints at femininity is gay. I object. The way he pushes away anything that might even be close with such vehement, and then he turns around and says he only slams the hoof twice a month.
What do you say to that? Do you think you purposely avoid the gay lifestyle? Do you think you're a homophobe, as Chainsaw has accused you?
It's nothing that I have an interest in. So,
but you seem fixated on pushing whatever it is away from within.
Would you do Tom Cruise?
No.
Homophobe.
Yeah. Thank you, David.
That's fair.
Clearly, you're right, Chainsaw. Is a guy gay if he's done it once?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I only robbed one bank.
Well, why is that, Ruth?
Well,
Why is it, you can kill a person, one,
right,
and you're a murderer for the rest of your life.
Of course you are.
But if you have sex with a guy,
it's different.
Why?
Well, he's not dead. He's not killing somebody. It's just sex. And how do you know you're going to like it if you don't try it?
I can pretty well tell.
So you have a pretty good idea you're not interested and you don't, so fine. But some people think, well,
why is it there are other things you can do in your life once, and you're tagged with that for the rest of your life? But if you have sex with a guy once, you're not gay.
Because you're not.
Well, explain it to me so I understand.
I thought I just did.
Where?
You're allowed to try things.
Here's an example. I mean, Ruth,
you have to try things?
No, I said you're allowed to try things.
Oh, well, you're allowed to try murder.
So if you try homosexuality and you got a penchant for it, you kind of liked it, then you can say you're gay.
Have you once in your life ever shot a basket, Ruthie?
Shot a basket?
Like at a basketball hoop?
Sure.
Are you a basketball player?
No.
Oh, I see.
Are you a basketball player, Ruth?
No.
Come on, you shot a basket way back when.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
You loved it.
Then you're a basketball player.
Basketballer.
I love basketball, but
You're a big baller.
You're a professional basketball player.
You're a shot caller.
Yeah.
You're a big baller.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I'm just going to call you Michael Jordan from now on.
What if you try something and hate it? Are you that thing for the rest of your life?
No.
So what if you tried homosexuality and you hated it?
I don't know about that one. What's your take on that? You try it once?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe you try it twice just to make sure.
Sure, I mean, you got to be sure. You got to be professional about it.
What if you try it like 17 times?
Just to make sure.
Extra sure.
So what's the number we're negotiating here? 5?
I don't know.
3?
That's what I'm wondering from Ruth. How many times do you have to try it before you are?
Once. You can try it once, and if you don't like it, you get a mulligan.
What if you try it twice?
Well, then you might be.
If you like it.
So you're interested, yeah.
If you like it. And how can you quantify that? Even if you try it, 17, 18, 14 times just to make sure.
So one time doesn't make you gay, does it?
Correct.
I don't think so, no.
And yet, if a guy is telling you about his one time,
absolutely,
you're going to blanch and you're going to back off.
That's right.
You are.
That's the macho.
So those men won't tell you.
I'm telling you, I remember when we went to this goofy little radio convention, and I was sitting up there on the dais next to this DJ from Buffalo, and out of the blue, he's telling how to be a good talent. He goes, you know what you got to do? You got to live life. You got to get out there. You got to meet the people. You got to get on the radio, and you got to admit that one time you sucked the guy's. And I was like,
What? Was he being like metaphorical to just exposing his inner workings, or was he actually saying that?
This is Brother Wheeze, who is a very famous East Coast radio personality, and he's done all this
I believe
stuff.
that.
Yeah.
I believe that. He probably just did it as a stunt to check it off the list so he could talk about it.
Who does
or do you
that
think
as a stunt?
Not me.
Well, there's some pretty kooky people
How
out
long
there.
have you been in radio?
30 years.
Okay. Have you ever once said, "Hey, I know"?
No, not
Golf
me.
bat.
I'm not a
Radio.
stunt boy. I mean, there's different breeds
Well,
of cat.
Was this guy a stunt boy, or was he?
He's crazy.
He's the head dude.
He's the head dude.
He's crazy.
Huh.
That's like branding all politicians or whatever alike,
Well.
Well, flat out, the reason guys object and call other guys gay if they've done it once is because the other person doesn't want to be the second time.
So you're maintaining gay status if you do it once?
Sorry, yeah, yeah.
What's the most homoerotic activity you've ever taken place in?
This ought to be good.
Yes. An anxious.
I think I know the answer, but whatever.
Okay, if you do, you're way ahead of me.
How about the time you got naked, you took your pants off, and you hugged another naked guy?
That would be about it. Now
What about that?
What naked
Does
guy
that
was
make
that?
It was a
It was here in
Bravo.
studio, right?
They did the naked hug. What do you think about that? Does that make you gay? You hugged another man with his...
Even though it was once, you hugged him.
In desperately close proximity to your naked...
And you actually did a little groping motion and played it up for the cameras.
What about that?
There was no desire to do it on my own. It's nothing that I would have done had I not been getting paid.
You did it.
Right.
Oh, are you saying that? Okay, then if you were a paid, call boy, and you were just getting paid, took no enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, what if you're doing it just for a living? Does that make you gay?
Yet you serviced people sexually.
Yeah.
So you were doing it just to get paid? So that makes you gay?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there wasn't any. There was no sexuality behind it.
So
there's no sexuality behind it for the guy.
I mean,
Sure there is.
ask Ruthie.
You're
a lot
naked.
Ruthie, how much sexuality did you really get turned on with your tricks back in the days when you were a working girl?
Oh, a little here and there.
But a lot of times not, right?
Not really.
Huh?
Sometimes.
Sometimes there was nothing, right?
If I was wasted, it was good.
She's not going to help you change something. As soon as I saw, as soon as I saw you turn to Route 66 to solidify your point, I'm just thinking in my head, rookie. This is gonna crash.
Well, it did.
You just don't do that. So naked hug didn't make you gay, huh?
Naked hug doesn't make you gay.
How convenient for you.
Well, if you have sex once with a guy, then that makes you gay.
Yeah.
But the naked hug was not like a gateway to gayness.
No.
You don't think about it longingly.
I had forgotten all about it.
If you're out at a bar someplace and you're with your buddy and a couple of drinks have loosened his tongue
on a dare,
and I mean that figuratively, not literally,
right?
And he starts telling you about his gay escapade. You know he's not gay, but it still makes you go, "Oh no!"
Yes, it's like
you're pushing back from the table just a little bit
because it's a line that.
Two guys kissing is the wrongest thing that's ever been done on this earth.
Yeah.
And I put, crimes up there, way up there, but guys kissing is the wrongest thing that can happen.
In your head.
Yeah, well, of course. My head is the only thing I know.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's fine for those that think it that way and that are out and all that, right?
Heck yeah.
But we don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Haven't you ever been watching a movie and all of a sudden two guys start making out?
Yes. It's 6 feet under. I can't watch it
It's
anymore.
recoiling.
It's icky. It's awful. It's just repulsive.
Why don't you just grow up?
I felt icky when Michael kissed Fredo on the mouth.
That one's okay.
I don't know.
You all looked
no, it was
when
odd.
when Bromo made out with Pepe. You were all there watching.
We
Couldn't
were.
get enough.
I was horrified.
Shell.
You encouraged me to take photographs.
Absolutely, you do it, not us.
God.
You know what? I watched the shuttle disaster as well. It's just one of those train wreck, horror, awful things that you will watch.
I watched the shuttle disaster over and over again. I did not watch that Pepe kid.
That was awful.
Well, it's hard
As soon as I
We'll
saw him
never go away
going
from
in,
me.
I about-faced.
Do you remember doing that show at Dick's Last Resort and we're looking for a volunteer to make out with the Bronwits and Pepe comes dancing out of the crowd?
I think it was a Hard Rock,
with his suit coat and his red shorts.
Yeah.
Was that the first time we met him?
Yeah.
That was the Hard Rock on 4th Street. Say 4th Avenue.
Bad breath, booze, and urine.
2 or 3 teeth.
It's the intoxicating cloud that Abramowitz describes his
It's awful.
his up close encounter with Pepe.
Awful.
And the summer teeth.
Mm-hmm.
And that was Bromo. So
Wow.
yeah.
And then Bromo went back for more.
So is Bromo gay?
Oh, yeah.
He's pushing the envelope.
Just a yes or no.
I don't think there's
Yes
been any...
or no. Rookie, you're asking him a yes or no question.
I don't think he's gay.
He can't yes or no.
I know. That's part of the fun.
It's pretty funny. You're like Iron Fist with guys who've tried anything gay, they're gay. Abramowitz has done more gay things than actual gay guys.
Right.
And he gets a pass from you.
Well, that's because Bromo might beat him up again.
We got a break for this morning's half-baked crackpot news. Tom Cruise shot in the face. The water bottle.
So awesome.
It's hilarious. We do have tape of Tom lecturing the squirter. You're going to want to hear it. Oh, she'll probably put a bunch of blah, blah economic news in front of it.
Silly me.
Got to pay your dues, people. It's next year on KGB.
Krusty the Clown has issued the following statement.
This is the DSC at Night.
1015 KGB.
Beverages and More asks Seth, a lighthouse keeper, to prove he can find great summer spirits. And into Bevmo he goes.
Seth may be the keeper of the light, but he's in the dark when it comes to summer spirits. A green shirt enlightens him to Mount Gay, Bombay, Sapphire, and Grey Goose. Heat crabs, mixers, shakers, and salt. Everything this stair climber needs for great summer cocktails. And he's done it. Seth's proven that if a waterlogged sea dog can find great summer spirits, you can't go wrong at Beverages and More.
Duty. Neighbors united for the common good. Honor. The faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country. A vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty. Honor. Country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD.
In the Army National Guard, you can...
Sponsored by the California Army National Guard. Aired by the California Broadcasters Association and this station.
When we last left off, it was determined that Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep was indeed the place with a vehicle for everyone. You want the wind in your hair? There's a Bob Baker Chrysler Sebring or PT Cruiser convertible. You want to be styling? There's the Bob Baker Chrysler 300s. You want to stow and go? Bob Baker's Chrysler minivans. You want to go anywhere? The Bob Baker Jeep Wrangler. You want to drive a well-equipped Bob Baker Jeep Grand Cherokee for only $299 plus tax a month with zero out of your pocket at drive off? Yeah, a new 05 Jeep Grand Cherokee, zero drive off after applying your Jeep rebates and a payment of only $299 a month. 39-month closed-end lease, unit 567-354, 12,000 miles per year on approved credit. And Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep wants your trade-in now. Bob Baker Chrysler Jeep, Car Country, Carlsbad, or 24/7 at bobbaker.com.
Where it's so nice to be nice.
Easy J's is home of the Bada charbroiled chicken, honey mustard melted Swiss. A taste you don't want to miss at Easy J's is home of the Badas.
Easy J Sandwiches is located at 1088 Garnet Avenue in Pacific Beach, and our new location downtown at 1350 6th Avenue, back east style with the California freshness. We recommend all sandwiches come hot with melted cheese. There are 7 different types of biters: the biters, barbecue biter, Malibu biter, Parmesan biter, ranch biter, Caesar biter, and the Louisiana hot sauce biter. Easy J Sandwiches is located at 1088 Garnet Avenue in Pacific Beach, and our new location downtown at 1350 6th Avenue. No matter what time, this time or any time, get a good sandwich all the time at
Easy J's is home of the Bada charbroiled chicken, honey mustard melted Swiss. A taste you don't want to miss. Buy that.
Sid's Carpet Barn. Come on down, come on down.
For over 55 years, Sid's Carpet Barn has been San Diego's floor covering leader. And now, Sid's is featuring Elegance Exotic Wood Flooring, one of the leading producers of wood flooring and exotic species in the world. At Sid's, you'll find an amazing selection of Elegance Exotic Wood products in dense woods like Kumaru and Brazilian Tiger Mahogany and much, much more. Sid's Carpet Barn, 132 West State Street, National City, and 285 East Carmel Street, San Marcos.
Come on down, come on down.
Old hippies never die. They just get progressive.
And the sign said, long-haired freaky people need all the light.
San Diego's home for Air America is Progressive Talk, AM 1360.
Now through June 30th at Toyota Carlsbad, get 3.99% APR financing on certified used Toyota Camrys and Corollas. On approved credit, limited terms. Shop online at ToyotaCarlsbad.com or visit Toyota Carlsbad, I-5, Cannon Road, Car Country Carlsbad.
Toyota Carlsbad.
This is the DSC at night.
Go to bed!
101.5
KGB.
It was a quiet afternoon in the outskirts of Old World Sicily, and some locals were enjoying a relaxing beer at Fredo's Tap and Slash. Cigar smoke hung heavily in the air with the sausage, the cheese of the tiny, sparsely populated pub. And at the end of the old bar, one of the regulars, Luigi, was explaining to a comely tourist the nature of his nickname.
Come here, my dear. Let me show you something.
Luigi took the young lady by the arm over to the window.
There. You see all those boats in the harbor?
Yeah.
Tell me. How many boats do you see?
Well, I don't know. I guess about...
I'll tell you 100. 100. And you know that I built 95 of those boats. What do they call me, Luigi the boat builder? No, I don't.
Gee, maybe I better get back to my friends.
Come over here, let me show you something of that.
Said Luigi, ignoring the girl's protests.
There. Here, now you look up at the mountain. You see all of the houses up there? How many do you see?
Oh, golly, I don't know. I guess
I'll tell you 200. And of those 200 houses, I built the 175. 175. What do they call me, Luigi the house builder? No.
Gee, that's really interesting, Luigi. I'm going to leave now.
You see that building over there? It's the library. It has 400 books. And I write 350 of those books. But do they call me Luigi the book writer? No! I screw one goat.
That's some library with 400 books in it. Yeah. Wow. You only have to do it one time before you get tagged the nickname. The House of Rock, KGB San Diego, KTMQ Temecula. Dave Rickard, Shelley Dunn, Cookie Randolph. Tom Cruise blasted in the face. It was so great. It was just so great. And you still haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
It's just, you're going to love it.
The audio is awesome.
It's one of those things you're going to want to TiVo forever.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait till the news.
Never erase.
Yay.
You'll tell TiVo, never.
Keep
Carve this in granite.
Right.
All right. Are we ready with this morning's half-baked crackpot news?
I hope so.
Shelley Dunn, step up.
Thank
Deliver.
you. Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice dives into Middle East peacemaking. She's pushing Israel's plan to leave Gaza. David Gilbert now has more from Jerusalem.
Not ready.
I said David Gilbert now.
Secretary Rice heaping praise on Prime Minister Sharon's plan to remove all Jewish people from Gaza.
This is an historic step that is being taken in the withdrawal from the Gaza, and it's a courageous step by the Prime Minister and by the Israeli people. This is not easy.
That could prove to be the understatement of the year if Sharon's opponents have their way. They've been telling me that giving Gaza to the PLO is so dangerous that they're prepared to shut down the country with civil disobedience to stop it.
At a Monday news conference in Cairo, Rice urged governments to, including host and ally Egypt, as well as Iran, to give their citizens the option of liberty. Condoleezza had a message directed at the leaders of what Washington calls a part of the axis of evil.
This is her?
Uh-huh.
Keep your laws off my body. Can you hear me? 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
No.
Like my body.
That's Condoleezza Rice?
Thanks for spicing it up for me.
Like my body.
Keep your laws off it.
The time has come for the unelected few
Jeez,
to release
boring.
on the aspirations of the proud people.
Whatever. I like it better when you're drunk and slutty.
Don't we all? Iraqi authorities now say at least 15 traffic policemen were killed in a suicide car bomb in the city of Erbil. Officials say the bomber wore a police uniform and drove his car into a couple hundred police officers who gathered for morning roll call in the northern Kurdish city. And other violence around the country killed 13 people today, including one U.S. soldier in the north. Iraqi militants also claim in a web posting that they've killed a contractor working for a U.S. company, along with 6 of his Iraqi guards. In a statement, the militant group says the fighters attacked a convoy leaving the base near the town of Ramadi. The claim has not been confirmed yet. And a study finds there are significant gaps in the nation's terrorism insurance coverage that could slow economic recovery after future attacks. This is a report from the RAND Corporation. It finds many insurance policies protect against foreign terrorists, but they don't cover losses caused by homegrown militants. The study also finds that they don't cover chemical, biological, nuclear, or radiological attacks, which are considered among the top threats for our country. A Bay Area man, though, is back in his native country of Australia. He spent nearly 7 weeks held hostage in Iraq. Douglas Wood was reunited with his wife, Yvonne, yesterday after arriving in Australia. The couple live in the Bay Area here in the States. The 64-year-old Wood apologized for the tape he had to make while being held captive. In it, he asked for coalition forces to pull out of Iraq. He still is considering whether or not to return to that country. He'd been working in Iraq for about a year before his kidnapping. And the director of the CIA says he has, quote, an excellent idea where Osama bin Laden is hiding. But Porter Goss indicated the U.S. just can't go in and snatch him.
Why?
Telling Time magazine that America has to respect the sovereignty of other nations. Instead, Goss says we have to find a way to work in a conventional world in unconventional ways. Goss didn't say where he thinks Osama is or specify the countries that may be giving him sanctuary, but American officials have long said they believe bin Laden is hiding in the rugged mountains along the Afghani-Pakistani border. Residents in Aruba are complaining now that the case of the missing Alabama teenager might scare other tourists away. For years, that island has had a reputation of being paradise and a protective bubble. That's helped fuel the tourism industry there, which accounts for 70% of the country's gross domestic product. However, that reputation is now at risk following the disappearance of 18-year-old Natalie Holloway. No sign of her yet. And the father of a missing Boy Scout has issued a tearful appeal for people to come help search for the lost 11-year-old. Brennan Hawkins has been missing since Friday. He was last seen near a climbing wall in the Utah wilderness outside Salt Lake. The boy's parents, Toby and Jody Hawkins, appeared on NBC this morning. They say the missing boy is used to the outdoors, but the county sheriff there tells NBC there's no reason to think that anything but a missing persons case is going on, although they are covering all the bases. Science news, it turns out brain size matters, according to a Virginia researcher. Dr. Michael McDaniel's study shows that brain volume is a good predictor of intelligence.
I refuse to play this.
Small brain.
The bigger the brain, the smarter you are.
That's what he says.
And that makes him some sort of brain genius, some brainiac?
We looked at a lot of studies that correlated brain volume with measures of intelligence. I found that on average, those with larger brain volumes have higher intelligence.
No
Thank
kidding.
you, Captain Obvious.
Puny Brain study is in the Journal of Intelligence. He says it's true of kids as well as both men and women.
God.
The head of the credit card processing company, which was hit by computer hackers, says his firm should not have been keeping the consumer records in the first place. The incident left tens of millions of us in our credit card accounts exposed to bad guys if they want it. First of a dozen of the houses destroyed in the Laguna Beach landslide will be demolished today. A private contractor will start raising a 3-level house because the homeowner, Robert Power, says he can't wait for the city. He says he hasn't been able to retrieve anything from his house since the slide on June 1st. He hopes the demolition process will make it possible for him or workers to get some vital things like his computer and his safe. And if you live along the beach areas here in San Diego, forecaster Stan Wachowski says you might see a little more water in certain areas this week.
There could be a little bit of water, maybe in some real
if you look out west.
areas, maybe on a sidewalk or something that's down on the beach line there, something like that. But with no battering waves or anything like that that's up on top of the tide, it won't really do much of any particular damage to the building.
Weird.
It's like
it's a beach or
Did
something.
you bother us with that then? It's a full moon, and so the tides are going to be higher through Friday. There's word this morning that the Chargers plan to take their proposal for a new stadium directly to us, the voters, next year. Team spokesperson Mark Fabiani says the move is necessary because there's not enough time to conduct an environmental study on the project by the city's deadline to submit ballot proposals, blah, 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 blah. The Chargers said they hope to collect more than 60,000 signatures from city voters on petitions by June 3rd, 2006. The Chargers would pay for the $450 million stadium, which would be owned by the city, but they would like some land donated as well. Things did not go as planned as Tom Cruise walked the red carpet for the London premiere of his new film, War of the Worlds, on Sunday. Turns out a guy holding a microphone squirted the actor with a water bottle, soaking his face and jacket while Cruise was talking to reporters outside the theater. And that's us laughing. He was clearly angry. Cruise held the man and called him a jerk and confronted him.
Why would you do that? Very funny. No, it's okay. Hang on, wait a second. What's so funny about that?
Well, it's funny because you look stupid.
Right.
Do you like making less of people? Is that
We're gonna hear anything?
It's, at the end, you hear something.
Hey, no. Hey, don't run away.
Don't run away. Don't run away. Here he is berating the guy again.
That's incredibly rude. I'm here giving you an interview.
You're here publicizing your movie.
Something really nasty.
Right.
You're a jerk.
Well, you're an idiot.
I know I am, but
You're a nerd. I know you are. Infinity. Not that funny anymore, Tom.
Ashamed of yourself.
That's the out cue. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I thought it was the funniest thing I'd seen all weekend.
It is awesome. And this poor fake reporter did get arrested, and 3 members of his camera crew.
Arrested?
I'll bail him out.
Yes, they could
I'll
be
bail him
charged
out.
with assault. We should start a collection.
It's against the law to squirt somebody?
Yeah.
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 Cruz's new fiancée, Katie Holmes, went to the premiere, but she
was
wasn't next to
horrified.
during the
Stop it.
squirting incident. And then here's the real news. Leonardo DiCaprio needed about a dozen stitches to close a wound near his ear. He was hit with a bottle at a Hollywood party. People magazine says it happened Friday at a house party given by Paris Hilton's ex-boyfriend, Rick Solomon. He was the porn star guy, wasn't he? People say a woman stuck Leonardo with what appeared to be a broken beer bottle. Friends took him to the hospital where he was stitched up. The actor was attacked by a woman who was trespassing and had been repeatedly asked to leave that property. And Dave told you earlier, Michael Jackson was a no-show at a gathering billed as a celebration of thanks for his fans and supporters. It was at a casino near Jackson's home. His mom, Catherine, attended the event with one of her daughters. The crowd erupted in cheers when she arrived to the sounds of the song I'll Be There. Tito Jackson performed for the crowd. Others part of the party included defense attorney Robert Sanger and Jackson's magician friend who calls himself Majestic Magnificent.
Yeah.
What, God, they
Yeah.
have to tolerate a magician. One of the members of the jury that acquitted Jackson was also there. She was still emotionally drained, though, according to reports, calling the jury service the hardest thing she's ever done.
Hardest thing I've ever done.
Stop it. And here's more from Alex Stone in Los Angeles.
I don't have it.
Oh, come on.
Okay, now we have
In a
it.
statement given exclusively to ABC News, the accuser's family says the criminal justice system let the boy down. It says the accuser, quote, put his trust and confidence in Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson violated that trust. The family goes on to ask for privacy while the boy tries to cope with the jury's verdict.
That's terrible.
No doubt.
Hey, Dave, what was Tito Jackson's big hit song? Did he ever have one?
No.
Did he have any songs?
No.
No.
No records?
Only with the Jackson 5.
No.
Just checking.
There were the occasional Jackson brother with a hit.
Right.
I can't remember if it was Marlon
I thought it was Jermaine.
Jermaine
Oh,
Jackson.
right. Yes.
Somebody's watching me or something.
Something like that.
Let me see if I can find it here.
Cool.
But no Tito.
No, Tito's strictly back up.
Tito's solo career never really launched.
Jermaine Jackson did, Do What You Do. Oh, yeah. Remember this one, Ruth?
Yeah. I kind of like this song.
You do like it?
I do kind of.
Tell me something that I didn't do.
Do what you do, what you do.
Yeah, I like this song.
The night.
Do what you do.
Oh, I heard this.
Shut up! Shut up!
That's Jermaine, huh?
Remember the one we made love to endlessly.
Thanks, Jermaine.
Ah.
That's it.
Here's the latest rumor about Ben and Jen. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner got married in West Virginia this past Saturday. That is the rumor. It was supposedly at a resort in the mountains of West Virginia near where she grew up. Now, staff at the resort have denied it, but a florist in Wheeling, West Virginia, said Jennifer walked into his store Saturday morning to order a bridal bouquet and other flowers for the wedding.
How long till all these Hollywood wankers start stepping up for Tom Cruise saying,
Right.
we're giving out interviews, and to be assaulted like that, who knows what could have been in that bottle? It could have been, a nuclear bomb coated in AIDS. It's just wrong. How long till they all start their big wank parade?
Well, then maybe you should promote your movies and just see if they can stand on their own.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too. You just stay inside the mansion.
The only thing I'm disappointed about in that fake reporter is he didn't answer Tom Cruise's questions. Why'd you do that? Because it was funny? You're a jerk. You're an idiot. Come on, Tom, do that fake laugh.
Everything else is the funniest thing in the world.
Everything else is the funniest thing in the world. Round 2 of the Crackpot News coming up here. It's KGB.
The DSC at night, 101.5 KGB, San Diego's classic rock.
This is the DSC at night. KGB. Hi, it's Tony Gwynn. Nobody has lower Ford credit rates or bigger cash back. Nobody beats El Cajon Ford. And nobody treats you better.
Only El Cajon Ford does it like this. $88 delivers any new or used vehicle on approved credit.
And now get extra discounts on all Rangers, F-Series trucks, and SUVs. Choose from hundreds of your favorites.
And bring it home with the El Cajon Ford Home Depot gift package worth up to $870 and yours free with selected vehicles at El Cajon Ford.
Sales on now at Broadway and Main. El Cajon Ford.
It's important we all do our part to help California students be successful in school and in life. I'm Jack O'Connell, State Superintendent of Public Instruction and former school teacher, with an easy tip on how to do just that. Encourage your child to be physically active. Studies show that physically active students do better in school. So limit your child's time in front of the computer and TV by encouraging them to go outside to get exercise.
This tip from the California Lottery, doing their part to support public education.
It's important we all do our part to help California students be successful in school and in life. I'm Jack O'Connell, State Superintendent of Public Instruction and former school teacher, with an easy tip on how to do just that. Encourage your child to think critically about current events. Talk to your child about what's in the newspaper and watch television news programs together. It'll help encourage them to become active citizens in their community.
This tip from the California Lottery, doing their part to support public education.
Where's the best place to dance, party, meet new people, and a great alternative to the crowded gas lamp? The Second Wind Bars in East County. One of the last places in San Diego to see live classic rock. At the Second Wind, there's no cover and no hassles. Just the best bars around to hang out with friends while you enjoy your favorite cocktail and hear live classic rock. Make the Second Wind Bars your summer night or anytime destination at 8515 Navajo Road in San Diego and 8528 Magnolia in Santee. It's the Second Wind Bars.
If your dishwasher isn't the strong silent type, don't fret. Call 1-800-APPLIANCE to rescue you. 1-800-APPLIANCE is the only number you'll ever need for any broken kitchen or laundry room appliance, and that includes water heaters, too. One call does it all, and countywide service calls are just $10 or free with any repair. For fast repairs and friendly service, call the expert you trust at 1-800-APPLIANCE. You'll be glad you did.
Appliance experts will rescue you. Call 1-800-APPLIANCE. Ooh.
It's a Bromowitz.
I hate that guy.
And the DSC at night. KGB.
Chainsaw Sports still to come here on KGB San Diego, KTMQ Temecula. Right now in the middle of this morning's Half-Baked Crackpot News, Shelley Dunn, Stand and Deliver.
Bo Bice might not be our American Idol, but he still gets a record deal. He signed to 19 recordings with RCA Records. His first single, Inside Your Heaven, with his version of Vehicle, has
I am
the
just
B-side.
not a Bo Bice guy.
It's released on the 21st of this month. Now, on Vehicle, Richie Sambora of Bon Jovi will be on guitar, and his album is scheduled for release in the fall. Bo Bice's is. And Bobby Brown has a reality show. Have you
That's
seen this?
great.
Yeah.
No.
He turns out he doesn't hold back his comments on other celebrities on his new show. Brown makes some crude jokes about celebrities in one of the early episodes, including one crack about Eddie Murphy wearing dresses in his downtime. Bobby tells Newsweek he didn't censor himself while the cameras were on because that wouldn't be real, man.
Brother.
He says he doesn't mean anyone any harm. However, he's been the butt of jokes for so long, so he doesn't have too much concern about hurting other people's feelings.
Yeah, I wonder if Eddie Murphy broke down in tears when his butler in the middle of his solid gold mansion told him that Bobby Brown was cracking on him.
Right. And Bobby Brown says, quote, if you can't take a joke, then you need to go somewhere and die and definitely get out of this business. All right?
Go and die.
Go die. Just
When
go
is this on?
die.
I can't wait to see this train wreck.
I guess it's already been on, but it doesn't give me a network. And I talked about it, but I forgot about which one it was. And then there's Spin Magazine that has named the top albums of the past 20 years, the top 10 albums of the past 20 years. If you know one of these, well, you might know one. They say the top one is Radiohead's OK Computer.
This is what now?
This is a Spin Magazine with the top albums of the past 20 years.
Never heard of
20
it.
years, and me neither. They say, though, OK Computer by Radiohead, their album, not only forecast a decade of music, but uncannily predicted our global culture of communal distress.
Whatever the hell that means.
And it beats out It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back by Public Enemy. No. Finally, one I recognized, number 3 was Nirvana's Nevermind, followed by Pavement, Slanted and Enchanted, The Smiths, The Queen is Dead, The Pixies, Surfer Rosa, and De La Soul's 3 Feet High and Rising.
And what publication is this?
Spin Magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explains why their circulation's up to 14.
Remember the scene in 5 Easy Pieces where Jack Nicholson can't get any toast from the diner?
Haven't seen this movie.
No, never? I've seen the scene. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. Haven't seen the movie.
We're seeing.
Who's the chick in 5 Easy Pieces?
There's a bunch of them. There's
Karen.
Sally Struthers is in it. Karen Black.
Karen Black.
Wow.
Is this Sally Struthers, the hot Sally Struthers, like she was when she was married to Floyd the Barber in, what the heck was that movie? Was it The Getaway or something?
What are you talking about?
Floyd the Barber wasn't in that movie.
He's right. He's
Steve
right.
McQueen.
Was it The Getaway?
Yeah, he's right.
And Sally Struthers. Oh, I remember that.
She was married to
It wasn't Floyd the Barber.
Floyd
It was-
the Barber?
It wasn't Floyd. It was that goobery kind of guy on the show.
Howard Sprague?
Yeah, Howard Sprague.
That guy?
Yeah.
He was the veterinarian that the bad guy shows up after Steve McQueen shoots him
Okay.
Right.
to get stitched up. But once again, a very high reference point.
So anyway,
the scene where Nicholson can't get any toast from the waitress. Well, the actress who played the waitress, Lorna Thayer, has died.
Oh, no.
She took Bobby Brown's advice. She couldn't take a joke.
She went and died.
She went and died. Come on. No,
She's dead.
She was 85 after all.
Couldn't take a joke.
She appeared in more than 40 movies and had dozens of guest roles on television.
Go
But,
die.
Of course, it was her scene with Nicholson that made movie history.
Your mom made a hold the chicken.
Right. A frustrated Nicholson finally orders a chicken salad sandwich on wheat toast and tells the waitress to hold the butter, the lettuce, the mayonnaise, and the chicken between her knees.
You want me to hold the
Okay,
chicken?
I'll make it as easy for you as I can. I'd like an omelet, plain, and a chicken salad sandwich on wheat toast. No mayonnaise, no butter, no lettuce, and a cup of coffee.
It's a lot of food, Jack.
it really is a lot of food.
You should have cut down early on.
Okay.
Yeah, now all you have to do is hold the chicken, bring me the toast, give me a check for the chicken salad sandwich, and you haven't broken any rules.
You want me to hold the chicken, huh?
I want you to hold it between your knees.
She's dead. That's what you get. She's gotten so old.
I can relate to his frustration in not being able to order what you want at a restaurant. These
You know,
guys
they have the product there.
and not properly trained.
There's a new gizmo that could soon become a popular accessory for medical marijuana users. It's a vaporizer.
Yeah.
It lets the users inhale the drug without ever smoking. Looks like a metallic volcano, or at least one version does. And
It's a bong.
Sells for more than $500. Its creator calls this one the Mercedes of vaporizers.
Yeah.
Advocates say that by heating marijuana to a point where vapors are formed, but before combustion, the vaporizer is free of many of the toxins and harshness
I
found
don't
in
like toxins.
your regular marijuana smoke.
I don't like toxins. They're bad.
Thank you, Cookie.
Former Beatle Ringo Starr is pursuing yet another creative aspiration. The singer and actor's first art exhibition opened yesterday at New York's Pop International Galleries, featuring 14 pieces of Ringo's colorful computer art, all signed by Ringo.
Great.
And all the proceeds will benefit his charity called the Lotus Foundation.
That's great. Put it right next to my John Lennon tie.
Here's Ringo at the exhibition saying he's been working with the computer art for 5 years and he just loves it.
It's computer art, so that sort of dictates in its own way.
What?
And it's simple, because there are some paint programs in the computer that will drive you balmy. I like this program because it's instantaneous. Somebody found the program for me, which I'm not going to plug, and put it in for me, and it's kept me happy for the last 5 years.
Okay.
Alrighty, Ringo just released a new album called Choose Love, which explores the various forms of love. Ringo told us why he chose that title.
Well,
for
I
his
think
album.
no matter what you choose love. And that's one of the lines I wrote. And no matter who you choose, choose love.
Choose love.
That's
a
heavy.
line I wrote. How'd you come up with it?
You're a genius. Wow.
He's like a Keats or a Shelley or something.
Man.
Keats.
And a handwritten manuscript of all the lyrics to All You Need Is Love and an oil painting from John Lennon's student days are about to go on the auction block in London. Part of a collection of Lennon memorabilia going on sale late next month. Let's see. They also have other items going on sale include a tunic thought to have inspired the costumes on the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album cover.
Yeah, I love it how these people all fall all over themselves to get the Jerry Garcia and the John Lennon paintings. It's a doodle. You know, it's a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Sorry, Chainsaw.
No, I mean, I'm with you, Jack.
How many John Lennon ties
All
do
of
you
them.
have?
Every
None.
single one. How about the Jerry
entire
Garcia one?
collection.
None.
Do you ever worry when you're goofing off, when you should be working, that maybe somebody, you know, in the higher up office, some of the suits are reading your email?
Yes.
According to a new survey by the American Management Association and the E-Policy Institute.
Especially when I'm writing about how much I hate all my bosses.
About 55% of U.S. companies store and review their employees' email.
Oh, is that right, microphone monkey? You hate me,
25%
huh?
of those companies have fired at least one worker for email abuse. A separate study from Proofpoint, an email security company, finds more than 60% of companies with 1,000 or more employees either have a staff or plan to hire a staff whose only job it is to read and analyze their coworkers' outgoing email.
Big brother.
They are worried that people are going to leak trade secrets.
I think I get an email every day telling me that I violated my computer policy here at Clear Channel.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
I don't know.
Oh, they don't tell you how?
You violated the policy. Okay, what'd I do?
Right.
I'm not denying it. I'm just doing what I do.
I'd like to know what you're on to.
I don't know.
And they don't want to tell you in case you stop doing the other violations that they hopefully will catch you
I keep
on
getting
later
this thing saying my account has been suspended because I violated the policy. And I'm like, well, my account isn't suspended. It still works. So
They could be phishing for something that might not have come from Clear Channel.
Oh, I don't know. I get it every day.
Yeah, you got the one, your PayPal account will be suspended if you don't go to this website and enter all your personal information. And it's not PayPal, it's some other site that's looking for
robbing you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Your name and social security number and birth date and passwords and stuff.
Okay.
Finally this morning, you know how we say to you in the grocery store, keep an eye on my purse. Don't leave it in the purse, in the car unlocked. We want you to lock it up because...
You talking about you hens yelling at us guys?
Exactly.
Watch your purse for you?
There's a reason for this.
All right.
According to a new survey of 2,000 women by the World Duty Free, it finds the average lady carries about $500 worth of cosmetics alone in her purse.
But who wants someone else's makeup?
500.
Nobody, but you don't want to lose it because you're going to have to replace it. It's 12. Here's how they break it down: $12 for your concealer, $36 for the foundation, $8 for the bronzer, $10 for the blush, $234 for 9 different eyeshadows. That's cheap. $20 for 2 different eyeliners.
Makeup is out of control.
$33 for 2 different mascaras, $750 for lip liner, although that's so 90s. $108 for 5 different lipsticks, and $28 for 2 different pots of lip gloss.
Yeah.
Watch my purse.
Makeup is out of control.
It
I
is.
took Nicole over to the MAC counter.
Uh-huh.
And just for brushes, it was like, is it like a mink brush or something or what?
They are.
They're mink.
Uh-huh. Or Sable. The Sable is the total Cadillac, but Mink and Sable are the desired brushes.
Why do you need that?
You don't.
It makes it go on better.
I like that.
Of course not.
Good brushes for half the price of that.
You hens are getting gouged. I'm sorry. We guys are getting gouged when we buy you hens
That's
your makeup.
right. It's genius.
Yeah.
And it's a bunch of gay guys making this makeup up, and they're becoming filthy rich on your dollar.
DSC, KGB, Q103. Good morning. Chainsaw Sports.
Oh, shut up.
Coming up next. What do you need? I'll buy it for you. I got plenty of money.
Sweet. I need some makeup brushes.
Oh, you'll hear all about it. I'll just buy the whole Mac company for you.
Awesome.
Sure.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw present the Grand A Day Everyday Giveaway.
So you get $1,000 today
Oh my God.
to help pay your bills because your friend Carly wrote to us.
I can't believe that. Carly. I love you, sweetie, and you deserve it.
If you or someone you know would have their life changed by $1,000, go to 101kgb.com. Kicking out the cash throughout 2005. The Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Grand A Day Everyday Giveaway. Yeah. 1015 KGB. DSC at night.
1015 KGB.
Easy J's is home of the Bada Charbroiled Chicken, honey mustard melted Swiss. A taste you don't want to miss. At Easy J's is home of the Badas.
Easy J Sandwiches is located at 1088 Garnet Avenue in Pacific Beach, and our new location downtown at 1350 6th Avenue. Back East style with the California freshness. We recommend all sandwiches come hot with melted cheese. There are 7 different types of biters. The biters, barbecue biter, Malibu biter, Parmesan biter, ranch biter, Caesar biter, and the Louisiana hot sauce biter. Easy J Sandwiches is located at 1088 Garnet Avenue in Pacific Beach, and our new location downtown at 1350 6th Avenue. No matter what time, this time or any time, get a good sandwich all the time at
Easy J's is home of the Bada Charbroiled Chicken, honey mustard melted Swiss. A taste you don't want to miss. Buy that.
A new Highlander, a new Tacoma, a new Corolla. These are the cars of summer.
We've got it. Yeah, we've got it.
Choose from Toyota's most awesome lineup ever. Get $1,000 factory cash back on a new Camry, or lease a new Camry for only $239 a month for 36 months with just $1,000 drive off. Choose a low APR or a low lease on a new Corolla, only $199 a month for 36 months with $1,000 due at signing. These are the deals of summer. Purchase or lease from dealer stock by midnight 7505. Offers cannot be combined. Lease example on approved Tier 1 Plus credit. Lessee pays 15 cents per mile for all miles over 12,000 per year, plus tax and license. Security deposit waived. For details, call 1-888-SD-TOYOTA.
We've got what it takes. San Diego.
See your San Diego County Toyota dealer. Major Toyota savings. Now that's moving you forward.
Sid's Carpet Barn. Come on down, come on down. The highest quality, the lowest prices in town.
For over 55 years, Sid's Carpet Barn has been San Diego's floor covering leader. Sid's has a vast selection of flooring ready for immediate installation at low, low prices. And now, Sid's is featuring Elegance Exotic Wood Flooring, one of the leading producers of wood flooring and exotic species in the world.
Sid's Carpet Barn. Come on down, come on down.
At Sid's, you'll find an amazing selection of Elegance Exotic Wood products in dense woods like Kumaru and Brazilian Tiger Mahogany and much, much more. And best of all, Sid's has a large number of experienced installers to install your new floor as soon as possible. Plus, at Sid's, you'll find the lowest prices around on all carpet and hard surface flooring. Sid's Carpet Barn, 132 West A Street, National City, just off the 5 freeway, and in North County at 285 East Carmel Street, San Marcos.
Sid's Carpet Barn. Come on down, come on down.
Yeah! Welcome to Sears Auto Center.
Hi, do you sell Michelin tires?
Sure do. In fact, it's Michelin's 40th anniversary at Sears, and all Michelin tires are on sale at our lowest prices of the season.
Okay, well, I'd like to
in fact, it's our biggest Michelin tire sale ever.
Wow, that's great, but I just
and
want...
you can shop at Sears while you wait.
That is why I'm here. Look, here's my cell number. I'll take a set of Michelins. Why don't you call me when it's done?
Happy shopping!
Honey, you have no idea.
Michelin tire sale ends July 2nd. Exclusions apply. See store for details. Sears. Good life, great price.
Shopping for a used car? Try Car Soup. Find thousands of used vehicles from local dealers and local private sellers all online. See color photos. Get full descriptions. Your online used car leader is Car Soup.
1015
KGB.
Thank God there's DSC At night.
DSC at
That's
night.
101.5 KGB, baby.
Can I listen to it now? Apparently, Wayne is in one of the... hello, Dave. Is in one of the offices. What is he doing today? Emily, what is he doing?
He has aspirations to meet with our GM.
Why?
About all his
Does he know
big
we don't
plans.
have one?
I'm serious.
Here at Clear Channel, we don't believe in general managers. Okay. So he's got the phone off the hook in this office. And he's talking about his plans to meet with a general manager that we don't have.
Oh, my God.
This will work out great.
Can you close that?
Are we going to make him sit down with one of our promotions flunkies pretending to be the general manager?
That'd be great.
Dad, can you close the door? Because it's really loud.
Well, I don't know.
Come over here, Dad, will you?
Son, hello.
I don't know. I know what your plan is, kind of, but you want to, like. Okay, first of all, I've never talked to the general manager, but you said you wanted to go up there and talk to our general manager, and you wanted. What are you going to say to him?
Dave, I don't know. The reason why I'm going through you, Dave, is that I believe in your instincts. I think that.
He thinks you're crazy!
I haven't the faintest idea how to approach any of those people.
But I don't know who our general manager is. She used to be here, and then I think she's not going to be here anymore. So
David doesn't have to be here. I'm going to hit the whole city.
I'm going to hit the whole city.
I don't know how many country western stations exist here in the county, but what I'd like to do is to do a personal contact, set up interviews, then do the promo tape.
Wait, you want to set interviews up with who? Who do you want to set it up with?
Well, let's say there are 3 or 4, maybe 5.
You know, this is once again, he has a perfect record. He's coming in to talk about something, and no one knows what he's talking about.
not even
Neither
him.
does he. No one has any idea what he wants to do.
All of it.
He just exists.
He has no research.
No.
He has this very strong, burning desire to do something, but no one knows what it is.
Well, I don't know, but
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know, Shell.
He wants to get on these country and western stations. Why? Well, I'll tell you what, Dave.
One of my past.
Well, you want my advice, and you know that I'm not a big country music fan.
Well, that's not
what
important, Dave.
Well,
that's not
well,
important.
what's important is that I have a forum. What's the forum deal? Well, the forum would be that we would do old-time country music, Clark and I.
Yeah.
And we would play some live music.
Why? No one wants to hear it.
Past, maybe start off with something like the dobro. Pick up
the dobro.
Pioneers.
Hey, Dad, I'll bet you if you ask 10 people who listen to country music,
no, they wouldn't.
They wouldn't even know what a dobro is.
Well, David, that's part of the objective is that we
educate.
We owe it to those guys to educate them so that who's gonna.
I think like Wayne. That's not good.
This music alive.
Well, wait. Who do we owe what to who to what about the dobro? No one cares about that dobro.
Well, they do. The
they don't. You said they don't know what it is.
Well,
the dobro's a homo.
Probably.
What?
They know the sound, David.
Yeah.
It's a jazz instrument as well as an old-time country Roy Acuff instrument.
It's a jazz. Well, see, Dad, you're going to talk to this general manager and you're going to tell him that you're going to do a show on dobros, and they don't know what dobro is.
No,
Oh, he wants to do a show.
Right.
That might be. What are we doing there?
Oh, that's the stereo that fades in and out of Boyer's.
That might be a part
crappy
of,
desk.
But that's just maybe something that we would investigate in the course of the program.
I'm sorry, Dad. There's something going on here.
Oh, man.
I knew I could get him to crack.
Yeah. Doesn't take much.
Dave, we owe it to these people to educate them about the dobro. Dave. Good grief.
God.
Hello. I need a forum.
What the hell does that even mean?
Platform, David.
Final look at sports for today. Here's the Chainsaw on KGB. Good morning.
Well, good morning, and thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Dave, Rickard, Shelley Dunn, Chris Boyer, Ruth 66. Hello again, everybody, in the sports world. One measly stroke. One.
Cost. Gosh darn that shit! Cost me $5. $5. Last week, I bet Dave the U.S. Open winner would finish over par. When New Zealand's Michael Campbell slopped in his bogey at 18, he finished even par for the tournament. Tiger Woods finishing second at +2. Defending champ Retief Goosen started the day leading by 3 strokes. He was 3 under, but he blew up with an 81 to finish tied for 11th. Oh, by the way, David.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Anyway, Retief Goosen blew up. He tied for the worst final round by a U.S. Open leader in history. Retief, how can you possibly explain yourself, please?
I felt fine. It was just one of those days. On the second hole, I was put in between clubs. I tried to hit a little cut-up 6-iron and blocked it. That was that. And, really, after that, I couldn't make a putt to save my life.
Oh, yeah, well, then die. Is basically what you need to do today. And the Cinderella boy... Shut up! Cinderella boy Jason Gore turned into a pumpkin, a fan favorite, big smiling fat guy, usually actually nice to the fans. Whew. Gore began the day even, behind only Goosen. Gore blew up with an 84, from even to 14 over in 1 round, within sniffing distance of the $1 million+ prize money to start the day.
I'm just going to walk around the building here today doing an indecent proposal like Robert Redford with all my newfound wealth. Hey,
nice.
look at all my money here. Want to do me?
Oh, you got to have a Mr. Microphone to amplify that paper snap sound. Anyway, Gore, the guy, whatever, lost. He was in sniffing distance of the $1 million+ prize money to start the day. Instead, a measly $20,000 for finishing tied for 49th after all that hype from NBC's Jimmy Roberts and Bob Costas. Jimmy and Bobby! His life is changing for the better. Oh, my. Not surprisingly, Gore is demanding a recount. The Padres are winning again. How about them Padres?
Chainsaw.
Huh?
I've been faking admiration for his bits since he washed out in Frisco back in '84.
Don't recognize who that was. Padres are winning again, loading the bases against the American League Cy Young Award winner yesterday, Twins ace Johan Santana in Minnesota.
Damian Jackson now with the bases loaded. Extra bases into the corner. It scores at least 1. 2 runs in. They're going to wave Nady around. And Damian Jackson has doubled in 3.
And the Padres Oyo Como Vaz Santana and the Twins 5-1. Take 2 out of 3. Bonus. Thanks to the D-backs and the Dodgers losing again, the Padres have built back up to a 3.5-game lead in the National League West with ace Jake Peavy on the hill tonight as the Padres are back at Petco for a showdown this week against the Dodgers. First pitch from downtown tonight, 7:05 on Channel 4. Meanwhile, in the National Bat.
I got a speeding ticket recently, too. I love when the cops pull you over. What's your hurry? I'm on my way to your wife's house, all right? What's your hurry? They have heard every excuse in the world, so you might as well just make up something they've never heard. Well, what's your hurry? I'm going to get a hat and gloves. What? A hat? I need a hat. What? A hat? My head is freezing. Feel my head is freezing. Woo! Come on, then we'll go to my house. We'll take a bath, all right? What? A bath? We'll go to my house. Get in the car. We'll take a bath. If you ever want to get rid of anybody in life, just ask them if they want to take a bath. You're home, someone knocks on the door, you open the door. Hi, how are you? What? Encyclopedias. Oh, yeah, I need some. Come on in. We'll take a bath. We'll talk about it. A bath. Get in the car. We'll take a bath. Come on, bring the brochures. We'll take a bath. And there's the mailman. Hey, come on, bring the letters. We'll take a bath. The 3 of us. What are they going to do? Arrest you for being annoying? They stand in front of the judge. Your Honor, he keeps asking people if they want to take a bath. Is that true, sir? Yes, Your Honor. Take your robe off. We'll go to my house. Let's go.
Basketball Association. Finally, a good game in the finals. Series tied 2-2 last night with 6 seconds left in overtime of the pivotal Game 5. The Spurs trailed the Pistons by 2 points. Robert Horry threw in the inbounds pass. He stepped back into the court, and he got a pass back from Ginobili, and Ori launched a three.
Here's Ginobili. Oh, they Ori for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
Yeah, big shot
awesome.
Bob. Robert Ori, his three-pointer, wins Game 5 for San Antonio. He's just got ice water. You know why? Because he doesn't care. Did you see Tim Duncan last night gripping on his free throws? He missed like 6 out of 7 down the stretch. Tim Duncan, they shoulda, woulda lost. If not for Robert Ori, he just doesn't care. And that's why he makes them. Spurs lead the Pistons 3-2 with Game 6 in Texas tomorrow night. I mean, sure he cares, but he doesn't care about choking. He doesn't even enter his mind. He says he's going to have a good time. My kids will still love me if I miss the shot. That's nonchalance, and it's zen. Yet other sports, Dave.
Oh, shut up.
What to do with my newfound wealth?
I got a place you can stake it.
Short there.
9:55 in 1 second. This is your 101.5 KGB Sports Network. Oh, my.
Hey, I don't get it. Why would you ever want to throw your hearing aid away?
The DSC at night.
Oh, yeah.
KGB.
Does your lifted truck or SUV drive like an old school bus?
Then get to SKG Motorsports Center in the Poway Business Park for a free expert consultation and let the pros in the know refit your ride. With 30 years of Baja off-road racing experience, SKG's experts are leaders in advanced technology and cutting-edge aftermarket accessories and service. Visit skgmotorsports.com or call 858-748-3504. That's 748-3504. SKG. Value, professionalism, trust.
Отношение 90 степеней. Устой! Труби 3 и 4. Приготовляй.
The Cold War is heating up again on San Diego Bay. Explore the inside of the once top-secret Soviet attack submarine B-39, only at the Maritime Museum.
190. Будьте готовы.
Dive into Cold War history. See the Soviet attack sub B-39, only at the Maritime Museum.
Lonely? Looking for the perfect partner? Well, look no further. We'll find the partner who's right for you. Loving, caring, kind. Imagine them holding you in their long, long arms. Girls, you may be interested in PJ. He's only 3 feet tall, but has big, strong, hairy hands. Or guys, maybe Fifi is the one for you. She's new in town and enjoys climbing trees. Yes, we're famous for matchmaking. In fact, we have one of the best breeding programs in the world. So don't be shy. Your perfect partner awaits you. Please, only genuine callers need apply. You must be over 1 foot tall, not have ticks, and be an African Gwenin or Mangabey monkey. The San Diego Zoo's new monkey trails. 3 acres of pristine rainforest and world-famous mating program. It's where every monkey would love to live. New animals being introduced daily.
Visit San Diego Zoo's new monkey trails. It's where every monkey would love to live.
Longtime Snapple drinker and supermarket employee Joyce Tomaszewski loves our lime green tea. She thinks it's a real flavorful, refreshing drink. Joyce, since you said nice things about us, my friend Eric here is going to return the favor and say some nice things about you.
Hello.
Paging Mr. Edmund, you have an awesome employee in your store.
Who's this?
This is Snapple, and Joyce Tomaszewski is amazing.
What are you, her relative or something?
People see Joyce, they're like, wow, I want to shop here.
Are you really with Snapple?
And Joyce is awesome.
You don't have to tell me that. I know that.
Another favor returned. Try lime green tea, a delicious combination of green tea and lime. Snapple, the best flavors on earth made for the best people on earth.
Quench your thirst with the delicious Snapple from Ralph's. Ralph's is known for variety. That is why they carry so many kinds of Snapple teas, juice drinks, and diets. Ralph's has the Snapple that is made from the best stuff on earth. Try new Diet Pomegranate iced tea. It's tingly and delicious. Visit Ralph's today and don't forget the Snapple.
Old hippies never die. They just get progressive.
Long-haired, freaky people eating all the flies.
San Diego's home for Air America is Progressive Talk, AM 1360. Dave Shelley and Chainsaw.
DSC at night.
KGB.
Thank you, friends. You know, we're doing it every day in 2005. Every day we're on the radio, we're giving away $1,000. The grand a day, every day giveaway. Do it again tomorrow here on the KGB. As for right now, Mike Thomas, Ditch, continue the summer of 9 to 5. Giving away fun tickets for something every hour between 9 and 5 all summer long. In fact, Ditch this afternoon is working from Joe's Crab Shack downtown. Do I have that correct, Emily?
Yep.
Prior to the Padres game, who are we playing tonight, Chainsaw?
The Dodgers.
Nice. So hang out with Ditch this afternoon. Don't know if he'll be making any brats. Any brats.
Shut up. One stroke. One.
It almost ruined my weekend, too. All right, friends, enjoy your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Love your show.
Give a little bit. Give a little bit of your love to me. I give a little bit. I give a little bit of my love to you. See the man with the lonely eyes. I'll take his hand. You'll be surprised. So give a little bit. I'll give a little bit of my life for you. So give a little bit. Give a little bit of your time to me. Now's the time that we need to share. So send a smile. We're on our way back home. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, you gotta feel it. Now's the time that we need to share. So send a smile. We're on our way back home. What you need, what you need, what you need. Yeah, come along through. What you need, what you need. Yeah, what you need, what you need. Because I need to feel at home. What you need, what you need. Ooh, come along through. Such a long ride. Come a long way. Ooh, sing it tonight.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw all morning.
Classic rock all day.
1015 KGB.